All right, we back. My bad. Just had a little technical difficulties going on here. I believe that should go over there. Okay, bet. All right, yeah. Back to what we was. So, what if Sammy was the person that kicked Jacob instead of the obvious being Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes? What are y'all thoughts on that? My boy Trent said Sammy is a better heel than he is a babyface. Yeah, well, I mean, to my opinion, Sammy could do. He's good at either or, but I think he's better as a babyface than he is a heel. But that's not to say that he's a bad heel. You know, you got some people that's just good at doing both, versus others like Randy Orton, who's actually better at being a fucking heel than he is a babyface. Yes, sir. Like I said, my bad for that technical difficulties, but you know, it's technology, man. We try to work with it. And let's talk about this too while we're at it. Hold on. What the hell? Yes, yes, yes. Let's talk about this while we at it too. The emergence of Trick Williams on SmackDown. Trick is a star. I can't lie to y'all, man. Trick, he might not be all that great in the ring, but the man charisma. To me, I think Trick Williams is everything they wanted Jay Uso to be. It's just Trick charisma comes more natural. It seems like. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Are y'all fans of Trick Williams? Do y'all like the way Trick Williams has been presented on television so far? What do you think? What do you think? Do you like the way Trick Williams is being presented on television? And if so, what do you think his ceiling is? World heavyweight champion, mid card, tag team division, what? Oh, okay. I know what that is. Come on, man. Y'all talk to me. Talk to your boy. Don't leave your boy hanging out, you. I know I've been gone, but damn. Young Trick. Me personally, I think Trick Williams has world championship material to me. As far as the character is presented on television, I think he can get that over as a world champion. I mean, hell, Jack Swagger is a former world heavyweight champion. And that Jack Swagger wasn't nothing special at all. The great Khali is a former world champion. My Lord knows that man is terrible. Terrible as hell. What is the ceiling? Hold on, I got you.
Alrighty.
Look who arrived.
Yes, sir.
Better late than never.
Never never. Exactly. Hey, I honestly see Trick Williams as a world champion for sure. He just
Sure.
gotta he just gotta work on his in ring work, but his charisma is off the charts.
That's what get it done.
That boy's charisma is off the charts.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
That would get it done sometimes though. You don't have to
Yes,
be
sir.
amazing in the ring. You ain't even have to be average. You could just be decent. But if your charisma is off the charts to where it's undeniable, oh yeah, you'll be a champion.
Oh yeah. Should be.
Because again, Jack Swagger wasn't nothing special. No, nothing special at all. Former world
You
champion.
wanna you wanna talk about suffering succotash. he had the he had the damn lisp and everything, just like Sylvester.
Nah, I think he only got a job because he went to Oklahoma. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. It's a possibility.
Yeah, it was
Um
the real
I would like
slob,
for
real
Sammy to be the
slob.
one I would like for Sammy to be the one that attacked Jacob. I don't want it to be Drew or Cody or Randy. I want it to be Sammy. It's just a matter of if, you
I just
know.
don't want it. I just don't want it to be the obvious, and then the payoff be super flat.
Well, from what I've been hearing,
That's the biggest thing though, is the payoff being super flat.
or from what I've been hearing, there isn't just gonna be a one-on-one match at WrestleMania with Drew. It is going to be either a 5 or a 6-pack challenge. That's what I keep hearing. The old rumor and
Who will be the
innuendo.
6 people? Who will be the
Jacob,
6 people?
Jacob, Cody,
I know 4 of them,
Randy,
and Drew himself. So who the other 2?
obviously Drew. There's 4. You throw Sammy in there, and you could probably throw Trick Williams in there.
I like Trick and Mello, United States Championship.
That sounds like that would be a good one too, because Carmelo's definitely
Having
got
Trick
charisma
in
as
so
well.
many, having Trick in so many world championship matches that you know he's not gonna win. That ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that's
hurt his
not a good one.
credibility.
There y'all go.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
YouTube
nah.
reject your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. That's bullshit.
What comment?
Why the fuck would it be spam?
I don't know.
You know, periodically I be commenting.
I mean, we already had.
Periodically I
Apparently,
be
you had to
commenting.
restart the show, so I mean, this isn't your typical show.
Cause it kept saying that, and I thought it was just some frozen shit. But fuck it. I mean, I'm just gonna work with it.
Right.
Anyway,
So I guess at some point we should expect Beer to
I
be
mean,
jumping in here with us.
correct.
Yeah. And Wes, my
Bringing
boy,
his Judgment Day nonsense.
and I don't know if Wes is in here because I texted him earlier and he said he wasn't feeling good. So I don't know if he's in here with us. If he is, I hope you get better, my boy.
For sure. For sure. Got to get
So
better. It's the only way. But
that's
are
right.
you a fan of how Trick Williams is being presented on television?
At the moment, yes.
Let's
Yes.
talk about it.
He is.
Him and his
And
lemon pepper steppers.
lemon pepper steppers. Yes, sir. He is. He is, man. I'm telling you. Whew. Yeah, he's something else. I mean, other than
I
the
mean,
bouncy shit, I like the way Javon Evans is being portrayed right now. But man, I'm telling you,
Only thing about Javon, you only got about 5 years working this style.
working that crazy ass
You
style that
definitely
he
get
does.
lucky
Yeah,
because one major
yeah,
injury, it's a wrap. It's
probably.
GG's.
But damn, he
You gonna
he
have
can
to.
do some shit though. I'll tell you,
He can. I mean,
definitely do
I
some shit.
again, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You brought up Javon Evans. Like, it's literally the exact replica of what it is I'm talking about. Like, look at how Trick Williams is presented, and look at the vocabulary and the material he's given versus Javon. And
Damn,
it's
this
just something
even
about
on shit.
a character coming out here saying that your boy is bouncy. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck is that?
that's a little yeah, that's a little much. But either way,
And, and,
they're
and
both
if
they're
he's
both
coming up
being
with that,
they're both being portrayed pretty damn good right now.
and if he's coming up with that, this is exactly why people shouldn't write their own promos.
Like why?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
why? But
It could have been anything else. I mean, hell, Ron Simmons took one cuss word and made it into a household name.
yeah,
I mean, a
technically ain't
household
really
word.
a cuss word.
Uh, Depends on who's using it. Now, I guess we can get into the get-ins then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you want to start? Man, we started with SmackDown, but where you want to go from here? You want to hop into Elimination Chamber predictions? Do you want to start talking about that shit show of what Raw was or what?
Yeah. We can go to Raw.
All right.
Because
Let's
it
start.
really wasn't that great. After a pretty good show last week, they fell flat on their face this week.
All right. So, Raw, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle. Talk to the people.
I mean, even the stuff with AJ couldn't save that show.
Excuse me.
Like, how do you? I don't know, man. And you have a match with Maxine and Natty where Maxine gets knocked out cold. Like, I'm sure that's setting up for something later, but like, what, WrestleMania? You gonna put that match at WrestleMania?
No, it'll be on Friday before WrestleMania though.
I maybe, but
Triple
like,
H he holds true to that 5 or 4 match card. This match is not taking up a spot on that WrestleMania
uh,
card at all.
Yeah. Well, I said down. I said down. I already said it. I showed you my
What about
phone.
people out there? What about people out there in podcast land? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
I wouldn't even like. Hmm. Very lackluster show after a pretty good show last week. The
We'll
whole
see.
thing with the whole thing with AJ kind of seemed forced. I mean, I get they were in Atlanta, but it just, I don't know, it just did not seem. It seemed like one of those things like they called AJ and said, "Hey, you know, we're gonna do a tribute show for you since we're in Atlanta next week," because it wasn't announced right away. It was announced like middle of last week. So I don't know, man. It just, and apparently the Undertaker is the ambassador for the Hall of Fame now because he's the one that delivers that news to everybody.
Mr. McCool.
Huh. Yeah, you probably got that right. But
And
like the way
yes,
Taker came out, and I was really hoping that this wasn't the case, but the way Taker came out and was staring at his stuff on the ground, I was like, nah, we ain't about, nah, please tell me they ain't about to do what I think they're about to do. And I'm glad they didn't, because I mean, Taker ain't no way he could go another match.
well, hold on, right? What the fuck?
I don't understand how you, and I know it's one of your banners, but how the hell is AJ Lee there but not on the show? Like I don't understand that one.
She was definitely on stage when everybody came out for AJ.
I saw her. I saw everybody.
Definitely
I
was.
saw her. So she was there, and it's like, why didn't you come out there when Becky? I don't know, man. Like, are you?
Well, Becky wasn't on the show either, was she?
She was. Pretty sure she was. Didn't she cut a promo?
What Becky do on the show?
Didn't she cut a promo?
No, they had a video package for her.
That was what that was.
She had
Okay.
a video package.
I
I
don't
don't
think she
I
was
don't
actually
I don't think she
on the
physically was
show.
on the show though.
I don't think either one was there, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, this was the go home show before.
So according to Fight for Wrestling, which is a very reputable website,
Uh huh.
Carl Anderson says AJ told him his neck hurts too badly and wants to help the younger wrestlers. We had we get to the back. I said, AJ, I didn't know you were really gonna retire. He goes, really? I said, yeah. What do you mean, really? He was like, what do you mean, really, AJ? He's like, we haven't spoke. How am I supposed to How am I supposed to know if you're really gonna retire or not? And he said, dude, I have to. My neck is hurting too bad. I'm beat up. It's time. I want to help the next generation. And I go, well, I didn't really believe it. So I just kept talking on my podcast about how you're not gonna retire and you're gonna go here and you're gonna go there. And now I gotta eat a lot of crow, pal. That's a direct quote from Carl Anderson. So
So AJ's neck is a little bit messed up, huh?
I guess that puts to bed that
That AJ style
yeah.
world tour that we
Man, I don't
fantasy
take him
book.
for a liar.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Booked.
The whole thing about picking the gloves back up
Yeah,
makes
that's
a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. You don't want to put those in the ring in Saudi Arabia. You want to put those in the ring at home, and that's what he said. He said, "I wanted to bring these home and put them here at home." So,
hmm
I mean, that's mm,
Come
well,
on, y'all. We got 7 folks up in here.
Gunther done pissed Adam Pierce off so bad he dropped a goddamn. He said, "That's enough, god damn it."
Nah, for sure. For sure. He did. He did. He did. Now, what are y'all thoughts? What are some of your best memories of AJ Styles, and what are your thoughts of him going into 2026 Hall of Fame so suddenly?
Uh, to be honest, I kind of feel that maybe it should have waited a year. I don't understand about why you want to put him in so suddenly, but I mean, there's a lot of people that are saying, he's going in before John Cena. Like, dude, AJ's been in this
I said
business
that.
way longer. AJ's been in this business way longer than John Cena.
Understandably so. But this isn't the Wrestling Hall of Fame. This is the WWE Hall of Fame.
WWE Hall of Fame. I still think John Cena should go in this year as well. If AJ is going in, he should go in.
I wouldn't leave it off my. It ain't off my bingo card.
I mean, we still
You know,
got.
if we get a video of Mister what the fuck?
Uh,
Oh shit! If we get a video of Mister McCool walking on the movie set, then we know what's going on.
we know what's going on.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. From here on out, I'm definitely calling the Undertaker Mister McCool.
I mean, shit for
Yeah, if
real.
we see him walking on a movie set, we know what's going on.
I could. I mean,
What is the? Go ahead.
I don't know. It kind of feels just like the whole show itself. It just putting him in the Hall of Fame just feels forced. The whole thing just kind of feels forced. I don't. Most guys usually have to wait at least a year. At least a year before they get put in. Hell, Bray Wyatt still hasn't been put in, but some people would argue he doesn't really belong in there. But I mean, Michelle McCool's in the Hall of Fame, so why wouldn't Bray Wyatt get in there? But like I don't know, that whole thing just seemed forced. Maybe to I don't know. Maybe ticket sales for WrestleMania aren't doing that well, and they need something
Oh no,
to.
oh, they're not. But I don't think the tickets to the Hall of Fame has anything to do with tickets to WrestleMania though.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be there for WrestleMania, you're going to probably want to be there for the Hall of Fame. But I mean, if I was going to
The
WrestleMania,
two aren't mutually exclusive.
I mean, I would definitely, if I was going to be there for WrestleMania, I would probably want to be there for the Hall of Fame. Hell, if I was going to be there for WrestleMania, I'd
Man,
want to
tell
be there
you,
for the whole. I'd want to be there for the whole fucking week, the whole everything. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This Hall of Fame class, starting with Stephanie and now AJ. I don't know. I mean, you got to put John Cena.
I forgot Stephanie was
Yeah,
not
this
this
shit
year.
was announced like last year
Hell
and
no.
shit. Yeah, this shit was announced last
Not
year.
this year.
What?
Cena not going in this year because Steph is gonna be the headliner. If
What?
Cena is on, he has to be the
Why?
headliner.
Why wouldn't AJ be the headliner?
You can answer your own question. You can answer your own question.
I don't. I don't like that. But I
Stephanie is
just
married to who?
just remember, just remember, I have gone on record several times and said that I think the Hall of Fame is a joke anyway. So have at it. Last time I watched the Hall of Fame was Paul Heyman because I had to hear what he was going to have to say. And that was it. I watched his speech and then I clicked it off. I had to hear what he was going to say.
Since roughly since Edge in 2012, I've been like more about depending on who it is. I like certain people's speeches I have to watch, with Paul Heyman being one of those people.
Uh,
Uh Mick Foley was one of those people.
Paul Heyman didn't disappoint.
So no, not at all. And the Steiners definitely had to see Scott Steiner with a live mic. Had to see Jim Cornette with a live mic. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I had to see those type of things.
but Paul Heyman was
But
boy. He definitely didn't
by
disappoint
and
last year.
large, by and large, what my boy D Blackenfella at? He'll be joining us soon, eventually. Uh, it's just a marketing tool to drive tickets and to make money.
Yeah, it's
That's all
something.
it is.
AJ Styles'
What do you
best
say, Mister
minimum.
Wilkins?
AJ Styles' best memory. Boy, oh boy.
Memories. They could be
Memories.
any
His,
collection of memories.
brother, his matches with Christopher Daniels alone are amazing. His matches with Kazarian, his matches with Joe. I mean, all these guys that he name dropped during his speech. Like, man, even his matches with Abyss were great.
Which I'm disappointed by the way that Abyss makes his first appearance on WWE television, and it's just like in a backstage on our way to commercial type of shit. Like not give him man.
Yeah,
But
they
I
must.
ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Let me play devil's advocate for a second. I think Ric Flair really fucked up how they give people retirement ceremonies because they went all out for Rick. To this day, I think it's the greatest send off we've seen, at least
Well,
on
yeah,
WWE
it brought
television.
out the Four Horsemen and all that. Yeah, no, that
But Rick
was
undid all that, like not even two
not
or
even a
three
month
years
later.
later.
Yeah.
So I
Link,
mean,
Link bearded. He's asking for the link, bro.
all right, hold off.
Yeah, no, they gave Ric Flair an amazing fucking send off that he turned around and
I
just
can't see no comments, bro. Like what the
can't see
fuck?
no comments. Why not?
That's why I ain't
I
posting
mean,
no comments.
Bree is the last comment.
Oh, okay, I ain't tripping.
No, you ain't tripping.
Nah,
Nobody else has commented.
hold on
Nobody
right
else has
quick.
commented. My wife is the last one with the heart, and that's it.
But I was
I took
tripping.
the comments off the stage, but that's the last comment right there. Nobody else has commented.
Hold on right quick. Wrong shit.
But no, like um, the send off that Ric Flair got was fucking amazing, and then he turned around and fucked it up not more than a few months later.
It wasn't that quick. It was a couple years.
It wasn't that quick, or it wasn't. No,
It was a couple years.
well, whatever. I mean,
But
still,
nevertheless, he fucked it off.
he
Like
did. I mean, yeah. So that's probably why they didn't bring out Abyss and all them guys that were backstage. You know, I would have.
oh shit.
What in the fucking hell? But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I thought AJ Styles got a pretty weak send off, honestly, as compared to
What you would have
yeah.
did better? What you would have did different?
I mean, I would have actually had some of those guys that were there that they flew in for this particular occasion to actually come out there in the ring with him on screen and not after the show. You know, I mean, I don't know. What do you mean you've been commenting in the chat? Something wrong with our comment? Our comments?
Hold on right quick.
I haven't seen shit. But I don't know. I would have. Yeah, I would have had some of those guys that they actually.
Show backstage.
Yeah. What the hell? The fuck is going on here?
I see. Look, I can see this.
Why are our comments being rejected? I don't understand that.
Normally I comment like this, but when I send it, it says this. That's why I stopped.
Wow.
That's
Same
why I
thing
stopped
happened
and
to me.
started. That's why I stopped and started early. That's why I started the show over earlier. I have
That's
no
the same
idea how to
thing that
fix
happened to
that.
me.
So bear
Oh,
with us. We'll get the
oh, there's
comment section.
beard. There's beard.
We'll we'll get the comment section on and popping. My
There it
brother.
is.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
some gone, because I was commenting in the chat. I don't know what happened.
I have no idea either. I've never seen that. I have no way to work around it either.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling?
how's it going?
Shit, we living the dream as far as we can. It's just YouTube making me pay for not being consistent, I guess.
Why is this shit low?
Hold on right quick. What the
Uh, YouTube might be bugging, man, because I don't know. It ain't showing my comments and it took my rent. It's been tweaking for the past couple of days.
I'm trying to
But that was a
read.
horrible route, man.
Trying to,
That was
I'm trying to see if there's anything. Oh, what the hell? I don't know what's going on. But I tried to comment. I tried to comment with this, and it did the same thing. So I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I started the show, stopped the show early and started it back over. But I mean, fuck it. Just gotta get through it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. I'm going to.
I can barely hear.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of crazy. Oh well. On with the fucking show, I guess.
Yep, gotta get through it. But Beardy, what are your best memories of AJ Styles, and what are your thoughts of him being inducted in the Hall of Fame? My brother, you can hear me?
Well, we're having all kinds of technical difficulties tonight, aren't
Nah,
we?
nah, facts. B, damn, my boy done froze off.
Can't even hear us. Damn. Wow.
Podcast land, can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, like, why did you? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should. I don't know.
I don't either.
He's talking, but like, ain't nothing coming through.
Hold on, I'm gonna drop you and bring you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right.
Yeah, everybody been dropped and bought back.
I
But
don't, I don't,
what B? You can hear me? Of course, you can't hear me now. I just muted my damn mic. Excuse me.
God
Damn,
damn.
cause they sabotaging us.
Yeah, they sabotaged us big time tonight.
They
Fuck.
said they said that's what y'all get for coming on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Gotta
I
work through it,
guess
man.
so. This
Gotta
is
push.
fucking
Gotta push
crazy.
through.
Probably you changing the damn name to your mom's house.
Yeah. Once they found out we was at your mom's house, it was rap.
That's funny. Bro, oh my god. I don't know what's going on.
Cause I can hear you just fine.
I can hear you just fine. It's just we can't hear him.
You got headphones in, B?
He does. I've seen him adjusting them.
Mm.
Shit.
Like feeling on us.
What the fuck they are. Uh yeah, he just sent a message, said he can't hear nothing.
All right, hold on real quick.
Shit, I don't know what the hell's going on. They're definitely feeling on us tonight, though. Mm, the only thing I can think of is
Yeah, yeah. I just sent you that.
I don't know, man. This is it's one of the ugh.
Cost of doing business, man.
Spending more time fucking worried about the damn technical shit than we are actually discussing shit.
But I mean, we still here. Best memories of AJ Styles.
Like I said, his matches with with all those guys that he mentioned, plus he had some really good matches with Abyss. I mean, in WWE, he had the. We never got AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels, which we should have. But
Yeah.
at that point, I don't know if Shawn would have been able to put on a good of a match as he had in the past. Mm,
But he would have been in the ring with somebody that could have got the best out of him, or whatever's left of him.
that's true. That's true. We can focus.
Now,
We can focus on. I mean, sheesh. Yeah, AJ had man. Like some of his matches over in New Japan were fucking amazing too.
yep, being a part of the Bullet Club, him and
The boy
Nakamura.
could definitely go.
Nah, facts. I
The
mean,
boy could definitely go.
that was the end of peak AJ though. His
Oh
time in New
yeah,
Japan and his first 2 years in WWE. Um,
yeah.
I mean, quite obviously, the number one moment that sticks out in my mind outside of his TNA days, him debuting at the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Hell, him being able to keep his name for one.
Well, he
and
was in WWE years ago, um, as AJ Styles. Like he did a tryout match that was televised with him as AJ Styles, but he was really fucking young at the time, and I don't think
uh,
anybody knew anybody knew
I
what
think he was
like.
on Jacket or Velocity or some shit like that. I know it wasn't on
Yeah,
Raw or
yeah.
SmackDown.
It was on Velocity.
So I mean, off air, the guy that he used to tag with when he first came into WCW, they brought him out, which I don't know why they waited till it was off air, but I guess. Like I
But
look, my thing is I don't expect WWE to give AJ the send off. I mean, he's not their guy.
Ric
He is,
Flair
but he
wasn't
isn't.
Ric Flair wasn't their guy either.
But Ric Flair is wrestling royalty. Not to say that AJ Styles isn't, but Ric Flair. I mean, come on, it's Ric Flair. You
I
gotta
mean,
you gotta give him something.
yeah, I don't know.
You can't fuck up Ric Flair now.
They should have had. They honestly should have had all those guys from the back actually come out. I mean, during the show and not after.
But wouldn't it hit better if that happened on TNA? I mean, these are their characters.
You very well could still have AJ show up on TNA this week, but they probably would have announced that already. But I mean, yeah, Abyss and all them. Well, no, Anderson and uh, those guys aren't TNA characters.
No, they're not. But we're talking about Abyss
I know.
and and
But I mean, obviously, Christopher
Frankie
Daniels
Kazarian.
couldn't be there because he's part of AEW, so he couldn't be there. But AJ still name dropped him. All right, let's see if fucking Bearded is gonna be able to even show up on the screen.
Damn,
There he is.
there he is. Can you hear us?
Yeah. That's a little better. Yeah, I can hear a little bit better now. At
Definitely can
first, I
hear
couldn't hear
you.
y'all at all.
This shit's crazy tonight.
But yeah, what are some of your best memories of AJ Styles? What are your thoughts of him being inducted into the Hall of Fame?
It's
B.
horrible, man.
Well, it ain't
Mhm.
from a lack of trying. Cause
Yeah,
how long until you get to the house?
Should I be in the house in about another 20 minutes?
I will still be live. We'll
yeah,
still
we'll
be
still
on
be
here.
live. If we can't for some
Yeah, another
reason.
20 minutes. Like, cause I don't know why it's like I can barely, man. I can hear y'all. At first I couldn't hear, now I can hear, but I can barely hear. This shit is crazy, bro.
Uh-huh.
And did y'all didn't see me typing in the chat?
Nope.
Our chat's fucked up
Cause I
tonight.
was typing, yeah, cause I was typing in the chat I was typing in the chat. Like I
Yeah.
heard you, J Dub, and you was like Brianna with the heart, but I had typed like 4, 5 things right after that.
Mhm.
It be like that, man.
I
We up
don't know
against
what's
it
going
tonight,
on.
man. We up against it.
We definitely up against
Yeah.
it.
Well, before I get up out of here, and I know y'all already done spoke on it. Let me. That was not a tribute to AJ. Monday Night Raw was horrible. That was
Mm.
a shit show. Uh, Paul
Talk about
Levesque
it.
need to be fired,
Talk about it.
and they bogus for doing AJ like that. They bogus for doing AJ like that, bro. That was not a tribute show, bro.
No.
That was horrible. That was distasteful all the way around. And I wouldn't. And why they let Drunker come out and do that, bro? He should have been. Come on, bro. Like I get it, storyline and all that, bro. But that was just horrible, bro.
Well, that was actually their way of taking him off of television, so to speak, so he don't be out there later. Cause
Okay.
what does
Well,
that
that's,
what does that do
but
for the
man,
for kayfabe is a dead thing, we know, but you know how outrageously awkward that would look for him to be on stage clapping for this man like everybody else. It'll kill his character. Come on, man, we can't.
Yeah, that would have been pretty interesting. See Gunther out there.
All I know is he better kill Dragon Lee.
and John, I was with you, John. I was with John. I thought Undertaker and AJ was gonna fight at first, John. I thought that's what was gonna happen. I'm
I
like, oh,
mean,
come on,
that's
not
what it looked
AJ.
like
He's
at
too old.
first. That's what
He
it looked
hooked
like.
y'all,
I,
man.
I swear I thought that's what was gonna happen.
Well, he
Triple H
kept
hooked
looking.
y'all up.
He kept looking at all. He kept looking at AJ stuff on the ground. Like he did.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he looked at it like 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, "Are we about to get a WrestleMania match with AJ and Taker?"
That's what I was
And
thinking
especially
that
when he
because he said
said,
unfinished
especially
business.
when he
But
said,
I'm
"We
like,
got
man,
unfinished business," I'm like, mm,
I think that
"Bro,
man is happily. I think that man is happily retired. At this point, I don't even think the Saudis could get him out of retirement.
who AJ or Taker?"
Undertaker.
Uh,
Last time he tried this, but Goldberg almost killed him.
man, So Brock Lesnar came out well, Paul Heyman issued an open challenge to anybody that wants to step up to Brock Lesnar.
Who do
I
y'all think
heard
that's gonna be?
Division over with, man.
crowd I heard the crowd loud and clear saying who they want.
So who you think need to step up
Who you think it's
and
gonna
take some of
be?
WrestleMania, John? Over 50
Oba,
or Gunther?
Oba,
Which one? It's got to be one of the other.
Oba. I'm telling you,
I
the
think it was
crowd.
I think it was originally written in as over, but with the injury to Bronson Reed, the injury to Braun Breaker, WrestleMania is about to change significantly.
Big time.
So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I
Hey
think
man, the vision done. Ain't no more vision. That shit over with.
I ain't gonna say the smarter play. The play might just be Seth Rollins. Why
Seth
not?
Rollins.
Seth Rollins
Mm.
doesn't have a match.
Is he
Shit, that
even
might be
going to
who in
be
that
able to
mystery
come back
box.
by Mania?
I'm saying if he is back and he really wants to be on the card, as of now they haven't projected back by WrestleMania.
Brock
If
Lesnar?
not, if okay, he has to be back by Mania. Cause why are we doing the mystery man angle?
Yeah, that's true.
And now that everybody in the division is injured, Seth Rollins is literally without a match. Now
Amazing.
I'm saying
Shit, but you know what though?
before Monday night, I'm willing to bet it was over. But the moment Bronson Reed got injured, I'm willing to bet they gonna change it to where now Seth needs a match.
Mm.
If he's back at Mania, that
I,
is. Personally, I would keep him off the Mania card. There's no point.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody that you would have been slighted to wrestle, or anybody that it makes sense for you to wrestle, is now injured. And we're talking injured, like past Mania injured. So
you said
if you
Bronson
want a
Reed is
match that
fine.
bad, Brock
They said
Lesnar is what we got for you.
they said Bronson Reed is probably 9 months or more.
Yeah, that's biceps. You looking at 9 months. We are here. The vision is cursed, and why this must end now. Go ahead and kill it. It's dead
The vision is blind.
in both eyes. Blinded dead, granddad.
I guess this is what Seth Rollins gets for faking an injury.
Oh yeah, karma's a bitch, ain't it? Hey, man, you went out there and faked the injury, and not even 3 months later, you legitimately gets injured,
You get
and
hurt
all your stablemates is hurt.
when all your stablemates are hurt. I'm telling you, the only one that's going to be left in the vision is Paul Heyman.
yeah, we know he ain't wrestling shit. But but you know what? Paul can keep the vision alive by himself until everybody come back.
So
But
do
why
you?
would you want him to?
So let me ask y'all this: do you just end the vision right now, or do you just add new people to it?
No, I think it's over with for the vision. I say pause that shit until they all get back healthy. As long as Paul Heyman is around, I think Paul can keep the agenda of the vision just lingering around until they all get back to health.
I
You know what
kind
I'm
of
saying? But I wouldn't say get rid of them and add new people because who you gonna get that's gonna be the caliber of a Braun, the caliber of a you know what I'm saying? Jake Paul. Well, Austin Theory really ain't shit, so we really ain't talking about him. But Braun ain't. I mean, Strowman ain't hurt. Not why I keep saying Braun Strowman.
it's
Bronson
going to
Reed
be
ain't hurt.
Same
so
way I
wrong.
call Matthew Stafford Sam Bradford. It happens.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Paul just needs to stick with Bronson Reed, man, and just rock it out with Bronson Reed. I mean,
No,
that seemed
Bronson is
like the
hurt.
most probable choice.
Nelson's
Bronson Reed
hurt.
is hurt.
Oh,
Like
that's right, he
close to
did.
nine
He just
months.
hurt his arm. That's right, he just hurt his arm the other day. But I don't know if that's no major injury that's gonna keep him out.
Oh yeah, bicep tear, baby. You looking at least 9 months,
You hear me? And I doubt
at
if Jake
least.
Paul. I doubt if Jake Paul.
Jake
My bad.
Logan.
I doubt if Jake Paul really gonna rock with him. I don't think he gonna really. Jake, it's over with. Jake Paul finna leave. You
Logan.
can't really use
Logan
Austin
Paul.
Theory.
Logan
Logan.
Paul.
I mean, my bad. Logan, Jake, they all look the same, but
I'm
but
crying.
Logan Paul, he don't really
Uh,
need them. So I don't think. God damn. Oh my
Cold
bad,
out
y'all.
there. Ain't it?
I don't think he gonna stay around any damn way because he don't really need them. That's why I said, shit, damn man. Yeah, I think the vision done.
that-
The vision
Okay,
done.
personally, I
Whew.
think I want it to be done. I mean,
My
it's stake
vision
betting
is
at this
beautiful
point.
right now, but the vision done. Oh my bad. God damn, if I would turn the camera around, I ain't gonna even do that. Woo wee.
no,
Lord
don't
have
do that.
mercy.
Don't do all that.
Oh man, I'm telling y'all, man. Oh my bad. Back to the wrestling though. But yeah, the vision over
We're
with, man.
live, pal.
They stick a fork in them. Yeah. Stick a fork in the vision. So
I
let's just say, all right, so little bro, let's just say we do add. Let's just all right, so all right, we ain't gonna say they done. Who would we want to add to the vision that matches Paul Heyman charisma?
Well, it
Like
ain't.
I
You don't
don't
have
I
to match
don't
the
besides
charisma. It
Dom,
just
it ain't
you got.
somebody that
what you know what I'm
matches
saying?
it ain't somebody that matches Paul Heyman's charisma per se, because there's not really anybody in
I
the
mean, what
vision.
other group of
Oh,
heel
okay.
unless you go grab Dominic Mysterio?
I got. If you ask me, I got two people for you right off the top of my head.
Go ahead.
Who?
Ethan Page, Ricky Saints.
Yeah,
Make
you
two
could.
new people. Make two
You
new
say
people in the
who?
same night. Ricky
You can
Saints,
Say
Ethan
that
Page,
again.
Ricky
Uh
Ethan
huh.
Saints and
Page,
Ethan
Ricky
Page. You can
Ricky
bring
Uh,
Saints. Bring up the NXT
that
talent.
might that might work.
You need new talent on this show.
That might
you
work.
could potentially bring. I mean, hell, Paul's already with him anyway. You could potentially bring in Brock.
Brock don't work well in stables.
He never has, but
He, he's
I
alone. He's
mean, with
alone.
Paul Heyman, I mean,
Unless upon return. Okay, look, I will accept Brock Lesnar under these circumstances. Unless upon the return of Braun Breaker, you immediately start building the Braun Breaker and Brock Lesnar. That's the only way I'll accept Brock Lesnar division.
you
Cause
could have Brock.
So,
what
but
would be
then
the
you gonna have
purpose?
them
You
go.
could have Braun Breaker come back and be jealous that Brock Lesnar took his spot while he was injured.
So now we gonna have a Braun Breaker Brett Lesnar war.
We could.
I don't like that though
Why not?
Why not?
because Brock is a part time.
Right.
I mean, you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? Lesnar part time, like it'll just be more of a disruption
But that's what makes
to,
it
to
great.
me.
Because if you put that's what makes it great. Because if you put Brock on TV every week, he runs the risk of being the big show in the sense of you'll be overexposed. Now, if this was Brock Lesnar from 2002, 2003, I have no problem with Brock Lesnar being on TV week after week.
and he
But it's
was.
only
He
so
was
much.
back.
It's only so much of
Okay.
this MMA version of Brock Lesnar that you'll
Yeah.
be able to take on a week to week basis before the nostalgia wears off. Because one
You
of the
could
biggest
have
things about Brock is he don't wrestle on regular television.
no.
Matter of
Right,
fact, the
right,
match with
right,
Kofi
right, right, right,
Kingston,
right.
the match with Kofi Kingston is the last time he's wrestled on network television. And before that, you had to go back to like
Uh,
2003 or
no,
2004.
sir. No, sir. That's incorrect. He had the
When
tag team match with Cody that
When?
he turned him with.
that shit was an angle. That wasn't a
Uh,
match. The bell
it
never
was supposed
rung.
to be a
Yeah,
fucking
that
match.
wasn't a real match. But hey,
The
The
no,
bell did
no,
bell
it's
never
ring.
in the book
rung.
as a match though. I
The
give
bell
y'all
did
that.
ring.
It's still a match.
The bell did
What
ring.
Still
happened?
a match.
Who got pinned in the match?
Nobody got pinned, but the
So the match
bell
never ended.
rang and Cody turned
So was it
turned
no contest?
around.
So was it
Say
no
what?
contest?
I mean, as soon as Brock hit Cody with the F5, Roman left the ring. Roman and
So it was an angle. It wasn't a match. It was an angle.
I guess if you wanna get
It's not
technical,
an official. Okay, it's not an official bell to bell match. Kofi Kingston was a bell to bell match. Even though it
right?
was 6 seconds,
A bell to
it
bell
was
match
a
that
bell to
hurts.
bell
Yeah.
match.
I know, even though it was 6 seconds.
I mean,
It was 6 seconds.
there was a bell that rang, and then there was another bell that rang after Roman left the ring. But I mean, technically, it is in the history books as a match. But
So who
you know,
lost to who? If it was in the books as a match, it'd say such and such defeated such and such. Who got defeated?
you can technically say Cody and Brock won that match because Roman and whoever his partner was got counted out.
No, they didn't. The bell did not ring. There was not a second bell. Brock Lesnar does not
I'm gonna have to go
wrestle
look
on
that up.
network
So am I.
television
I'm pretty sure
outside
the
of
bell
I'm gonna
outside
go
rang.
of the
look.
Kofi
Yeah,
Kingston match.
I'm pretty sure the bell rang. Cody turned around right into an F5, and then as soon as that happened, Roman got out of the ring. I can't remember who his partner was at the time, but Roman got out of the ring. It was Solo. It was Solo. It was Roman and Solo, I believe. Roman and Solo got out of the ring, and I'm pretty sure the bell rang because they left the ring and they got counted out. But I could be wrong on that. Either way,
All good.
I mean, I think your point. I think your
Excuse
point
me.
definitely remains. Brock Lesnar does not wrestle on network television,
right.
so that's your point. Definitely remains.
Uh,
Lesnar rarely
uh,
competes on weekly television, with his last Raw match being in 2002 and his last SmackDown match in 2019. The man don't wrestle on network television. Now, if you're gonna build to that, then I'll take Brock being in the division. It makes sense because it's an ends to a means. But if not, then there's literally no purpose. And plus, Braun Breaker's entire stigma is the old guys coming in and taking up space. And Brock Lesnar is an
yep.
old guy that will
There
be
he
coming in
is.
Yeah,
taking
but
up
Brock, that,
space.
but shit, but can he whoop Brock? That's what I'm saying. I might
In a,
like that.
in a
Him and
real
Brock
fight,
going at it. Now y'all done changed my mind.
in a real fight, absolutely not. Brock Lesnar will murder this man.
Hold on,
But
y'all. Got to get on this bus.
I
go
mean,
ahead.
in real, yeah, but
Yeah, Brock will murder this man. You say
but if
you
Brock
saying what it?
actually, you know, plays ball, then you can put Braun over. But
I think he will. Like Brock, and like if Brock likes you, he'll bump all over the ring for you. Like when Keith Lee, all right, yeah, bet, all right, real good. When him and Keith Lee was in the Royal Rumble, man, he made Keith Lee look like $1 million. He did the same thing to Drew McIntyre, made him look good.
well,
But you know,
I think Obafemi is the obvious choice for the person to accept the open challenge. But of course, it's not always the obvious that is the best choice. I'm kind of thinking along the lines of maybe Royce Key.
did he retire? Like man, I don't know.
He
I
did
don't know
not
what's going on
retire.
with Royce Coolies.
He did not retire. He was on one of the podcasts last week, and
He was on
no,
Stephanie's podcast.
he hasn't retired. He could be the one to accept it, but I mean, I don't know. Oba, you gotta have Oba at WrestleMania somehow, don't you?
Oba need to
You said
step
what?
up. Oba need to step up.
I mean, Oba's got to be at WrestleMania, right?
Again, I'm willing to bet his original plans was to be with Brock Lesnar, but with Bronson getting injured, they had to rewrite the show because don't you think it was just a little bit weird and awkward that we flew Brock Lesnar from Saskatchewan, Canada, all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, just to issue an open challenge. And he really didn't say much. Paul Heyman did 95% of the talking.
Brock didn't say shit.
Okay, with Paul Heyman did 100% of the talking.
It's crazy to me that even after all these years, Paul Heyman still has to talk for Brock.
I mean, he doesn't, but if you're there,
I did
how
notice
was
that. I did notice when they were at the top of the stage, though, Brock pointed out what caused him to fall last time. That shit. He pointed.
Brock
He
did bust
pointed
his
at
ass.
it. Yeah, he pointed at it before. That shit. But I don't know. I'm not sure, but they also announced his. Oh shit! I'm sorry. They announced his schedule leading up to WrestleMania, and he's going to be in Houston on April 6th. So him and
Yeah, well, he got
Roman,
like 4 more
Shit.
appearances before the
For them
Rumble, right?
ticket for them ticket
four
prices.
more four more appearances before WrestleMania. Yeah.
Shit. In order to afford them tickets, I need to be out there panhandling right now.
Get that pick swinging. Gotta get that pick
Hey,
swinging.
we need the virtual pan hand. Y'all hit that cash out.
Yeah. Yeah, we need the virtual pan.
Shit. Yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
virtual pan, like my man was doing when he came on my.
You need to get that pick
Hey,
swinging.
nah, hey, yeah, why ain't that pick swinging, nigga? Yeah, talk about
Hey,
it.
hey.
Oops.
I got
So
you.
that'll get the comments going, goddamn it.
I hope.
But nah, man.
Yeah,
Brock,
I kind of
I
thought Brock. I kind of thought the whole thing with Brock being there was a little underwhelming. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I
because
thought for
there's also
sure.
reports that LA Knight might be linked to Brock Lesnar.
Well, LA
LA
Knight
Knight.
did replace Brock in the opening.
No, no.
I mean, they used to have Brock in that opening, and then LA Knight replaced him after all the legal shit started happening. So you could go with that, I guess. But
I hope that's not the. I mean, if we
LA
have the
Knight
match,
barely in the elimination thing.
nah, Jey Uso barely up in the.
that was supposed to be Bronson Reed, 100%. 100% was supposed to be Bronson Reed.
Now we're gonna be running it back in the middle of the chamber. How you like that? Yeah,
Man,
and he gonna go to the top of the pod.
bro, I don't like the run it back shit.
I think you
It's
want to talk
so
about distasteful.
it's dumb.
It's annoying.
It's annoying. It's dumb. I mean,
It's just me, Oos. Day
yeah.
one shifter. Yeah, that's how we living. That is how we fucking living. So, what do y'all think about the Maxine and Natty angle they shot? Maxine not even able to finish the match. Got knocked the cuss out.
Yeah.
Uh, that was that knockout. Bro, that shit was so horrible. Like, bro, she wasn't knocked out. Like, why they do that?
Well, of course.
Like, what purpose
Well,
did? But
I think
I
they're
mean, we
gonna
know, but I'm just
have.
saying, what purpose did that serve for her to go out that way
I
against
think they're
Natty?
gonna have. I think they're gonna have the payoff match at Elimination Chamber. If they put that match at WrestleMania, like, jeez,
It
they
took
must
the
really be.
Usos.
They
It
must
took the
really
it,
be.
it took the Usos 10 years to ever get on a WrestleMania card. They was in the company for 10 years before they got
They
a
basically
shot on
trying
the
to, you
main
know what I'm
card.
saying, come up with some more ideas and rerock the show.
Well,
Nah,
they have a lot of injuries to rewrite.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's why I said. My bad, John. That's what I just said. Since everybody getting hurt, they trying to find new ways, creative ways to re-rock the show.
I'm telling you, man, WrestleMania is gonna look a hell of a lot different than what it is supposed to be.
Shit. Matter of fact, since you're there,
I'm pretty sure the original plan was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker,
Probably.
but
well,
Braun gets hurt.
the initial plan when they first wrote out the show was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns.
Was it?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yep.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it was. All right.
It supposed to be Seth and Roman, but then that changed to
Because
Seth
Seth
and
got hurt.
Braun.
Because Seth got hurt.
And now that's been a change to Seth and
Man, I'm tripping because the injuries these days are way more common than used to be, and I kind of feel like maybe it was you that said it. You don't have house shows anymore, so you don't have anything to where they can continue to perfect their craft,
Develop.
develop,
Hmm.
and I would honestly venture to guess that we could see the return of house shows, but man,
when you don't have house shows, live events at the rate that Vince McMahon used to have them, your body is not practicing and continuously taking bumps. So when you work more infrequently, your body is not adjusting to the actual grind that is professional wrestling. It's the same thing that's happening in the NFL. Now, you notice how at back maybe about 2012, 2010, 2005, somewhere in that area for sure. Tearing your ACL was few far and in between. Not say it didn't happen, but it was few far and
In
in between.
NBA too.
Well, right. But now that we done cut down on
Yeah.
training camp, OTAs, 2 a days, et cetera, now you starting to see more injuries because your body isn't really acclimated to the physicality the sport requires.
And I agree 100%. I was just talking about how NBA players don't train for a whole 82 game season and also
no, they don't.
for the travel
Um,
time. And it's the same thing with the wrestlers.
Yeah. Now imagine what type of how that would help somebody like Maxine if they had house shows.
Concrete.
How that would have
He
helped
told
a
his
Trick
daddy, like, man,
Williams, like you
I
said.
ain't never had that type of bump before.
yeah,
Yeah. And you get to
You
try
know what I'm
shit. The
saying? He
the
said, I ain't,
people's
and he
the people's elbow was born at a house show.
it was.
The Rock going out there being goofy and just trying some shit. And he popped the boys in the back, pause. And
Huh.
as they say, the rest is history. Shit,
Yeah,
the
you're
people's
right.
elbow is now a household move.
It is.
I need whatever it is you got. I know that type of call. Yeah, that's the RVD
Um,
special. No bullshit. I ain't bullshitting. Speaking of no bullshit, now
oh man.
y'all know. Yeah, I ain't get to say it. I'm gonna say it. I ain't bullshitting. Lottery
Not
matter, no
premeditated. No
bullshit.
bullshit. Yeah, I knew it
I
was
ain't
coming.
bullshitting. What do you think about now? To me, now this is just me. This is the most invested I've been in her character since she's been on the main event roster. The way they
so
Man, Leah
building
finna get
her
that belt.
match, not facts, as she should. I'm not saying she shouldn't, but just as character development with Stephanie Van Kira, Loppy Meta no bush. That's what it's about, bro. Like that's why her character really haven't really just resonated because haven't been no real character development there. We don't know where she come from. We don't know what she does. We don't know your
hey, look,
story.
it actually let me comment.
Oh, so I guess it's Yeah, and that's the first comment they get through. La primera, no bullshit. I knew I should have just typed that. I ain't bullshitting. Hold
But
on.
Come on, somebody
let me
bullshit.
point out a couple of things. Let me point out a couple of things about that whole promo. Number one, I knew exactly what the fuck Liv was doing. I knew exactly what Liv was doing there. Number
I think Stevie
two,
Wonder knew too.
number two, Liv is wearing the exact same outfit that she was wearing 1 week before Dom turned on Rhea.
That is a
Oh
fly
my
ass Raw's
goodness.
war jacket, though. I can't even lie. That is a badass Raw's war jacket. I actually
That
had to look
is,
for it.
she is wearing the exact same outfit that she was wearing 1 week before Dominic turned on Rhea for her.
So
I'm gonna
John,
go
we
and get
still
it.
going with the power couple?
I still think it's gonna happen.
No.
Man, I'm with you. I'm with John. Come on, man. Be cool, man. Be cool,
I
man. Be
still think
cool,
it's
man.
Nah,
gonna happen.
y'all not gonna do my girl like that. I am here to
Man, be
defend her
cool.
honor. No
Me and John already
bullshit.
predict. Man, look, be cool. Me and John
Matter of
already
fact,
say they gonna be a power couple.
I will come back on the screen just for it. Yeah. Nah, see, look, it is time, bro. It is time. We've done this with Dom for like 2 to 3 years. It is time. Let Dom go off and branch into his own person. If you're following the Eddie Guerrero character arc, Eddie wasn't doing this for 2 to 3 years, man. Matter of fact, his shit with China didn't even last a year. And eventually he went off and became his own man.
That's
Like
because he was
Dom
bigger
is
than
good
All right,
enough.
China, though, bro.
let
He
me
was.
say let me tell you something though. Them fucking vignettes with him trying to break into the Playboy Mansion to prevent China from that shit was some of the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, curvy sweat selfies, man.
Like seriously, that was some of the funniest shit ever. But no, like seriously though, I definitely think we got a foreshadow of what's coming. We all knew that Stephanie was going to be the one that Liv chose. Everybody knew that. There was a slight
Of
chance.
course, bro.
There was a slight chance that she was going to go with Jade, but not as much of a chance that she was going to go against Steph. But like as soon as she started with the whole, your words were so, I was like, oh, she's playing her. Like she's fucking playing her. And then as soon as she turned to Jade, she's like, with that being said, I was like, oh, she's about to clock her with that fucking mic. And sure enough, that's exactly what the fuck happened. I would have honestly liked it if Stephanie would have came up and fucking blood dripping down her face, but that's just.
You know what? I thought she did. I thought she did bust her open.
I
That's what
thought,
I
I
thought
thought, I
happened.
thought she,
Yeah,
I would have definitely.
yeah, yeah,
That would have brought a little bit more excitement to that segment if
yeah. Most
when
definitely it would have,
Stephanie
John.
sat
Most
up.
definitely.
Stephanie sat up. She just had blood dripping straight down her face right there. That would have been that. That would have made that segment a little bit more exciting. I mean, like you said, Stevie Wonder saw that coming.
Facts. It was too obvious. Like, come on, dog. Like, all bullshit aside, like, what is your reasoning for taking Jade? What would be the reason? What would be the logical reason you want to go after Jade? Because now that moves you to SmackDown. Yeah. Now that moves you to SmackDown.
But
And
now,
that's not the way we're gonna split the judgment day.
but here's the thing:
Because
Raquel is now in the elimination chamber.
which
I'm
she
not
won't
saying
win.
I don't think she's gonna win it, but if she did, I think Rio's gonna win it. Honestly, um, I really think Rio's gonna win it.
It's gonna be between Big Mama and Rhea.
I think Rhea's gonna win it. She's gonna go
Big
against
mama.
Jade. Um,
Hey man, Big Mama, man. You know it, baby. You know her name, man. Stop playing with her. Put some respect on her name, man.
Yeah,
Raquel.
fuck with Raquel Rodriguez from down south, Laredo, from about down by Laredo,
But
Texas.
I mean, the obvious choice is gonna be Rhea. But I mean, uh,
So let me ask y'all this, and I know Beardy don't want to hear it, but oh well, the Bears, yeah. does Liv turn on the Judgment Day or the Judgment Day turns on Liv?
Are you talking about?
Liv gonna turn on the Judgment Day. Judgment Day will never turn on Liv.
I don't know about that.
I don't think the Judgment Day will turn on Liv.
Right now, I'm seeing Finn about to turn on the Judgment Day. That's what I'm seeing.
Well,
Actually,
yeah, you know,
no, I'm
but
sorry.
you know,
Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. I'm seeing the Judgment Day turning on Finn at Elimination Chamber and costing him that match with Punk.
I
Especially
think they'll.
the way that him and Dom had that face off, and he told him, he said, you need to whatever was he said, but then
You really
JD,
want to help me? Let me do this on my own.
yeah. So damn well, anytime that phrase is uttered, it's never what it is.
So I don't think that I don't think Dom is gonna cost him the match on purpose. It's gonna be more
No,
of an
JD's gonna
accidentally on
cost him the
purpose.
fucking match.
Accidentally on purpose.
Yeah.
Trying to help you make it on some trying to help you made me lose type of shit. Cause I mean, we about to be in the home stretch on the road to WrestleMania here.
I think we're honestly setting up for Dom versus Finn.
Yeah, no shit. we
but
established
why?
that
But for
already.
what though?
Because that's the
It-
Yeah,
only
but
thing. It's the
why? But
only
for what?
logical.
Why would he?
It's the only
has been
logical match.
planted. That seed has been planted for a long time.
It's the only logical match that Dom could have that will actually have a story behind it.
Yes.
Because really, he just carrying around the Intercontinental Championship at this point. Like Punk pointed it out perfectly.
Man,
He said, "Man, you got the belt, and you don't even defend the motherfucker," which he don't.
Yep. He don't.
man, listen, he the best Intercontinental champ, man, there has ever been in the WWE.
Troll Master, yeah, very nice. I know the troll, man. I know the troll is making an appearance because I know in your heart of hearts you don't believe that. So hey,
I'm sorry, Gunther might have something to say about that.
Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, Razor Ramon,
Chris
Ricky
Jericho,
Steamboat.
even Honky Tonk Man.
Hold on, no Ricky Steamboat, no Razor Ramon. I'll give you Shawn Michael. You feel me? I even
Honky
give you
Tonk
Bret
Man.
Hart because Bret Hart was
Yeah,
the
I said
Intercontinental
Bret Hart.
champ.
Roddy Piper has something to say about that.
Honky Tonk Man.
No, Roddy Piper wasn't. No, Roddy Piper. He was just. I believe he was his whole. Don't get me wrong. I love Roddy Piper, but he was just a gimmick for me.
No, sir.
No,
The hot
sir.
rod.
You're right.
I mean, we difference of opinion. I feel
You
y'all.
are
Very
definitely
nice.
trolling.
Very nice. No, hey, man. There's certain things I believe you troll on, and other things I believe you really that's your stance. Just like you said, the Usos is not top 10. You wasn't trolling. That was your stance. And
that was my
hey,
stance.
I think this is your stance, and I respect it.
Yeah, that's my. Yeah, with Roddy Piper, that's my stance. Now, come on, y'all. You know damn well I know Dominic. I love Dom, but we know Dom is not the best in the continental.
I mean, Gunther,
come on, y'all know that. Y'all know
Gunther
that.
was a hell
Y'all
of
know
a
that. Hey, come on, man. I gotta add some fun.
I know.
I'm trying to.
We got you. We got you, but I'm just saying I can name probably 5 guys that were way better champions than Dom is, but
No, but you know why I like Dom so much, man? Because he reminds me of his daddy.
Let me guess, you're gonna say
his real dad, huh?
Yeah, his real dad.
Yeah. What you? Come on, man. Like y'all don't know. Eddie, his daddy, man. He remind me of his daddy, man.
Something was going on.
Honestly, that's what I ain't gonna say his daddy. Let me not do that. But he remind me so much of Eddie, man. And Eddie was one of my favorite. He ain't my favorite wrestler, but he in my top 10.
He grew his hair out like that on purpose. He got the mustache.
Oh, we know that.
Because he has always told Rey Mysterio that he's not even his dad, that Eddie is. So
you're not my dad.
I haven't heard anything about what you just said or what you All right, yeah. I haven't heard anything about these blackouts, so give me some context on it.
All right, hold on real quick. Uh, kill it on your phone, B.
He got it.
Well, yeah, you got
He
it.
got it.
So,
So, yeah.
I'm about to give it to you. Pause.
Huh.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Oh wait. Oh shit. Are we ready? Okay, bet. WWE enforces 50-mile blackout for Elimination Chamber while 2,100 tickets remain unsold. For decades, the neighborhood ball watch party has been a cornerstone of the wrestling fandom. It's where casual fans become hardcore ones, where strangers bond over a big spot, and where the business grows its base organically. I'm sorry. WWE just decided that tradition is worth less than a few thousand extra ticket sales. The Elimination Chamber blackout in Chicago follows the same 50-mile radius policy WWE imposed on WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, and it's generating the same backlash. With more than 21 tickets still available heading into the show, the policy isn't just tone deaf. The numbers suggest it isn't even working. What's actually happening, according to Fightful Select, WWE is blocking commercial establishments, which means your Chili's, your Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever, et cetera, within a 50 miles of the United Center from airing the Elimination Chamber on February 28th, even if those businesses are willing to pay the required licensing fee. WrestleTix confirmed that 14,895 of the 17,016 available tickets have been distributed, leaving a significant chunk of the arena empty heading into the show week. This is the same playbook WWE ran in Las Vegas for WrestleMania 42, where businesses within 50 miles of Allegiant Stadium were shut out of hosting watch parties. That move frustrated local venues that have already begun promoting the events. Now Chicago is getting that same treatment. All right. Well, you get the point from there.
Huh.
Basically, if you're within 50 miles, you will not be able to have a watch party. They
What?
tried the
That don't.
same. They tried the same. Formula One.
Are you
You said
trying
what?
to? So hold on. So are we
Wait.
saying my man here isn't going to be able to watch the show?
No, he's not a commercial business.
Oh, so it's
You know what I'm saying?
commercial
He's
businesses.
good. He's good. It's the commercial businesses because he don't have to pay a licensing fee to watch it because you're buying it off of the unlimited shit. It's
Oh
like I
well,
said, it's for like people like Wingstop, Wings and More, Buffalo Wild Wings,
right.
uh,
Fucking sports
Chili,
bars.
and sports bars. There you go. But Formula One tried this same thing a couple years ago, and it backfired tremendously. But knowing WWE, what they'll probably do, they'll probably uphold this for Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania. But coming out of WrestleMania, I'm sure they're not gonna like the backlash they get, et cetera, et cetera. So what they'll do is they'll probably be like, "Hey, we will allow y'all to have watch parties, but you're gonna have to pay like an exorbitant licensing fee." What the
Mm,
licensing fee is right now, I don't know. So I'm not gonna even try to
That's
speculate
some
what that number is.
bullshit.
But
That's
it
some
forces you
bullshit.
to buy tickets. It forces you to buy tickets and come to the show if you want to watch it.
That's some bullshit.
But this is what happens when your company becomes corporate. It's all about the dollar now.
but shit, I think it always been about the dollar.
But Vince McMahon had emotional connections to this business. I mean,
Yes,
considering
he
it
yeah,
was,
did.
so yeah.
and he understood it's about family. Like I'm not. Why would I want to just get John's money, Mike's money, Bearded money individually when I could get John and his family, Bearded and his family, Michael and his family? So now 3 tickets that just flipped into 15 tickets. But in your case, maybe 20 tickets. But hey, you get the point.
Ah, damn. He went there. I'll be right back. I gotta get this fucking cat out of here.
But you get the point though, bro. Like
Yeah, in my case, 20
it,
tickets. Yeah.
it was more about family versus the individual person.
Person, right.
And shout out to my boy D Black because he was like, yeah, like he brought this up to me when we talked offline. He was like, you wouldn't take your kids to a boxing match. Like, nah, I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't take my kids to go see
I
boxing.
would. I would take my boys to go to a boxing match.
How old would they be? Or it wouldn't matter.
A 6 and up. I would take them to a boxing match.
Okay. I no shade. Hey, I ain't got nothing against that. But generally, though, you don't see kids at boxing matches.
True.
But when you wrestling, that's traditionally has been a family thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Change shirts.
No.
They still won't let me comment, man. It's trash.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. YouTube. Like when I got
Let me do it. Oh, there's some shit going on. I don't know. I really don't know if I want to. If I'm gonna fucking start the show over. No, we don't want to start the fucking show.
Fuck
over.
no, we're an hour and a half in. Hey, it is what it is.
We're an hour and a half in after you started it over.
Yeah, nah, facts. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like when you first went live, you didn't see me commenting in the chat.
no, I saw those.
We saw that.
It just wouldn't let me comment back. Cause periodically I'll comment back when I'm engaging with the audience,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't let you just say YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. So I refreshed the page. Hell, I'll even exited out and came back up, and same thing. But, I mean, it is.
But you know what? It's been doing me like that. Like when I've been going live for the past week. Like my comments saying like this spam in my comments, and I'm like, how? This ain't never happened before. But yeah, there's got to be some YouTube stuff.
Goddamn algorithm down.
Well, WWE is fucking cutting out watch parties. Wow.
Yep. And that's gonna be the way. That might be the way going forward.
So, how they gonna you know what I'm saying, manage that though? Would they gonna have a person in every bar in a 50-mile radius?
No, because you gotta everything is digital. Like when you order and stuff, it's digital. It's digitally based.
Yeah, and I can order it from my bar and shit.
Motherfuckers gonna start using VPNs.
Yeah, no, facts. But I think I want to. Don't quote me because I don't know. I'm just, if I had to venture a guess, with everything being done so digitally, your address is registered according to your LLC, correct? If you got a business there,
yeah.
So it's not gonna be hard to see where you're ordering this from, and unless you're gonna order like 3 or 4 different individual, like let's say your bar got like 5 TVs. So you're gonna start 5 individual ESPN Plus accounts just to watch this pay-per-view?
Not this, but
and what happens when they catch on to like all 5 of these ESPN Plus accounts got the same payment method with the same card, the same billing address? I'm okay. Maybe I'm putting too much thought into it, but it just sucks. I mean, it sucks, but this is what happens when corporations becomes the driving force. And again, shout out to D Black because he brought this up. I don't want to take credit from his point. He said this is what WCW would have looked like had AOL would have continued airing and owning WCW. It would have been more about the corporate entity and the dollar more than it was about the creative and the fans and the this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
So I mean, damn, it's a shady business.
I mean, I haven't gone to a sports bar to watch a WWE show in years. We're talking like probably 22 years. So I've always watched them at home for the most part. Hell, I used to do watch parties myself back in the day, man.
Yeah, we linked up and watched Money in the Bank 2014, if I ain't mistaken.
I was there for that one. Like I was there live for that.
Wait, which one?
Money in the Bank 2014.
Okay, then maybe it was 13. It was one of the two.
Oh, you talking about when you came to my house?
Yeah, I think that was 2014.
No, it was No, it was 13.
It gotta be. Matter of fact, it gotta be 14 because 13 I wasn't working at Walmart yet. I didn't start working at Walmart until January 2014.
I left in 2014, so it had to have been 2013.
I'm telling you, I
don't know. I don't fucking know. I just know that me and my brother went Money in the Bank that was in Houston.
Oh no, that one definitely was in Houston.
That Randy Orton. It was Randy Orton and John Cena unification ladder match that Randy Orton won. I know for a fact we were there. So whether that was 2013 or whether that was 2014, either fucking way.
So who's in the box, y'all?
Seth.
Seth.
You know, I think the box is going to be a big fucking disappointment, just like the gobbledygooker.
I was thinking that because at first I was like, what if ain't nothing in the box at all?
There's gonna be something in the box, but it's not gonna be anything.
I'm not like a person. I mean, like it could be like an article of clothing to give you or a piece or a hint or a clue to who will be coming on the show next. But I don't think it might not be a person per se.
I don't fucking know. At this point, it's like Raw sends it to SmackDown. SmackDown sends it to Raw. You know.
Just for Raw to send it to Elimination Chamber.
Just for Adam Pearce to say, Adam Pearce to say, okay, we'll open it together. Like, I think it's gonna be a big fucking disappointment. It's not gonna be Chris Jericho. I can promise you that 100 fucking %. Because Chris Jericho left AEW in 2025 to go on tour with his band, and his contract with AEW was frozen. So his contract is technically not up with AEW yet. So it's not Chris Jericho.
Nice gamesmanship of fuck you.
So it is not Chris Jericho. A lot of people say Chris Jericho.
I don't see him coming back. No way. Not to WWE.
Do you want it? Do you want it to be Jericho?
No, I really don't. Yeah, I really don't. He should retire.
He should retire, man.
If that's the case. Fucking Hunter.
Talk your talk. Why bro should be retired, man?
Jericho, you mean? Jericho, bro. It's over with for him, man. Like the career, like even in AEW, man.
Then wouldn't it make sense? Then wouldn't it fucking make sense for Jericho to come in? You just beat him to fucking Gunther.
But is that what Jericho wants?
Right, that's what I'm saying. He might not want to go out like that. Everybody, come on, man. Like
nobody wants to fucking go out like that, but you know.
Well, apparently Cena and AJ did. They didn't have no problem with it.
Because I think they was like y'all was trying to say, they were trying to put them all the way over. But
bro, Cena went out defiant, so
with a smile.
That boy went out with a fucking smile. So
literally
with a smile. Shit, wasn't it the fucking Joker on when the original Batman movie said, "If you gotta go with a smile."
Yes, sir.
Why so serious?
No, that's the later one. That's the later one. I'm talking about the original one with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. So either way, man, like John Cena went out defiant. That boy went out with a smile.
Yeah, but Jericho is over with, man. His career is over with. Bro.
I mean, he wasn't really doing shit in AEW anyway.
Yeah.
Why not?
Like,
Why he wasn't?
Like
that man's the first AEW World Champion, man.
And what happened after that? Nothing.
I mean, exactly what was supposed to happen. Jericho is 50 plus. That would say a lot about your company.
They gave him a fucking group that he could not get over.
You gotta let me.
The Jericho Appreciation Society, like what the fuck?
You jumping in front of a bus, brother. Let me finish. Like you have a 50+ year old guy coming in You after you becomes your world champion is literally down the mountain from there, i.e. Mariah May, et cetera, et cetera. So, and if a 50-plus-year-old man has to be the focal point of your company, that says a lot about your company. Doesn't
I'm
it?
just saying the shit that they've done with him since he was world champion, since he was on TV almost every week. They gave him a faction called the Jericho Appreciation Society that was supposed to get over some of these young stars. Some of these guys that were in there were young and up and coming stars. He wasn't able to get any of them over.
Is that on Jericho? Or is that the creative? We're literally
Um,
talking about the man that could get literally anything over. He got a list over. He got a one word it over.
he got a fucking a clipboard over. Yes, I agree.
So
Shoot Smith.
all of it. So would it be creative then?
Maybe.
I mean, it's only two things. It's either
Either
the real
way,
or it's creative.
either way. I mean,
Uh,
I kind of agree with you, dude. I mean, it's about that time. Just put him out to pasture.
pretty much.
Oh
I
shit!
don't.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! There's comments. There's a comment.
I think they got more to do with creative. More okay. Okay, well, let me rephrase.
That.
It's not to Jericho's detriment. It's not to Jericho's detriment. It's not Jericho. It's the people. Like Jericho can get anything over. I mean, I'm just willing to bet if he come over now, he can get a scarf over, a boot over, me over.
That's MJF that can get the scarf over.
Jericho did it first.
Yeah.
Jericho did it first. Drink it in, man.
He did. He did. Yeah, and the whole it thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I mean, no, I agree. Jericho did some shit, but like nobody that worked with him was better off. I mean,
so is that a matter of creative?
It's probably more creative. It's probably more creative and the person that was in the faction. But I mean, he had a faction called the Jericho Appreciation Society. Like, what the fuck, dude? And then I think he had another one called the Learning Tree or some shit.
Wasn't Bandito in there or something like that? I know.
I don't remember. There were some younger talent that they thought were up and comers. What's her name's husband? Fucking Taya, whatever. God damn, what the fuck is her name? Tay Mello. She was in WWE for a while. For a little while. God, what is her husband's name? Shit, I can't remember. Anyway, he was in that group. Yeah, her. Yeah, Tay Conti, that was her. Yeah, I just can't remember her husband's name. He was in the group. Yeah. But her name in AEW is like Tay Mello or some shit like that.
Shit.
And I can't remember.
Sammy
Guevara. Sammy Guevara. That's who it was. Yeah.
The way Trips give the slips.
I'm telling you, Jet is on point tonight with all the shit that I'm forgetting. But anyway, Sammy was in the group, and he was the one that actually was defiant to Jericho, and we thought was gonna, people that watched it thought that he was gonna be the next breakout star, and then nothing came of it. Probably more on creative and probably more on Sammy himself.
That's what happens when you have a fan writing the show.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I really believe that 100% because if you and me were writing a show, I think we fucking do pretty damn good.
Well,
and we are fans.
I mean,
But the difference is it's Tony Khan by himself. He doesn't have a group of writers that can kind of tell him, no, that's not a good idea, Tony. That's not a good idea. It's Tony doing it by himself. I mean, at
nah,
least Triple H, even though he really kind of sucks as a writer, he at least has some guys that are like, no, that's not a good idea, Paul.
you see what Road Dog got going on.
And even when they tell him, no, that's not a good idea, Paul, it probably encourages him to do it even more. So, but either way, it's Tony Khan by himself as opposed to a whole team of writers. Oh God, I'm telling you.
Oh, he is. Oh, he is, brother. He's gonna immediately run it back, and he's going to the top of the pod. Yeah.
Okay, so the rumor innuendo, and this is probably before Bronson Reed's injury, was that Brock Lesnar was going to attack somebody at Elimination Chamber and take their spot. I heard that I think it was last week before Monday, before Bronson got hurt. If that were to happen, and I'm not saying it's going to, but if it were, who would he attack and take their spot?
Can't see him attacking nobody.
Yeah.
LA Knight.
We might well go ahead and write him off the show.
That's how you get Brock Lesnar and LA Knight in a program. You have Brock attack him either while he's coming out or before the match itself and take his spot. And that's how you get to that. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's a way that you could get those two in a program. Oh boy, Jay, I swear, if Jay, I'm in agreement with Jet. If Jay runs it back and doesn't immediately get eliminated, that's gonna be so fucking.
But
He should have got eliminated. He should have got eliminated at the fucking Royal Rumble when he did it.
that's the only reason he's in the match.
He's only in the match because Bronson Reed got
It's-
hurt.
Yes. But you could have easily had a Grande Americano win over. But he's not, because if we have Jey Uso in any match, at least we know we're gonna have an entrance with fan engagement with 17,000 people yeeting, maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 5 times. But I mean, hey man, that's literally what this is. But I mean, it is what it is at this point.
Are we on a collision
Jey Uso.
course of? Are we on a collision course of El Grande Americano versus a Grande Americano?
Yeah, most definitely that's gonna happen.
Chad Gable versus fucking
With Gable losing, so he can go back to being Chad Gable.
so
Because regardless of what you think,
so wait, is he gonna be unmasked?
yes, as he should be, go back to being Chad Gable. Whatever it takes to get him back to being Chad Gable. Because regardless of what you think about this character, Ludwig Kaiser has really stolen this gimmick from Gable.
He has. He's done great
He's
with it.
over like a motherfucker in Mexico.
He's done great with it. I would definitely agree.
I didn't even know the dude could speak fluent Spanish like that. But hey,
Hey, the man.
I mean,
hey,
it's a dub over there in Mexico, and with WWE having invested interest in AAA, why would you want to kill this character? At least the Ludwig Kaiser version of the character.
So So there's supposed to be a match between Dom and I think Vikingo.
Yeah, Vikingo.
And if Dom loses, he gets his head shaved.
Huh? Nah, I
Yeah,
think you got that backwards. If he loses, he can't come back that AAA ever.
I'm pretty sure I heard it was a hair match. I don't know. Shit gets changed up so much I don't even know anymore. But yeah,
The only time I ever heard Dom being mentioned for any type of hair stipulation was him and his dad. Mass versus hair. Hold on.
Say what?
You late as hell. What you
Yeah,
mean? Say what to what?
say that again. Say that again.
The only time I've ever heard
they
Dominic Mysterio
changed
being
it.
mentioned
They
in
changed
any
it.
type.
They changed it because originally it was it was a hair match.
I've never seen it being a hair match. The only time Dom Mysterio has even remotely been mentioned in any type of hair stipulation was if he would have faced his dad, where it would have been career versus hair. There's why would you do that in AAA?
Um, yeah, I don't
Because
know.
Dom is not long. Dom is not long for the AAA world, if that makes any sense. I'm sure that makes a lot of sense. Dom is long. Dom is has a higher ceiling in WWE. I mean, hell, he's already the AAA Mega Champion, which is their highest championship. So you have to put this belt back on the kingdom. So
As
Dom
of
can.
February 2026, Dominic Mysterio was involved in a high stakes feud in AAA where El Hijo del Vikingo challenged him to a hair versus title match.
Where are you reading that at?
I I looked up Dominic Mysterio hair match,
Are you reading that off of
and
Google, or are you reading that off of WrestleVotes, or are you reading
I
that
mean
off
it's just
of
coming up.
World?
It's on Facebook. I don't know. Let's see.
Because parody accounts do exist. I
I
mean, I'm willing to be wrong. I doubt I am though.
I'm pretty sure I saw a promo that said that this was going to be a mask versus hair.
My basic point is Dom is losing when they wrestle again. And I highly doubt they're gonna shave Dom Mysterio's hair because the moment you do that, you stripped his entire character from WWE with the Eddie Guerrero likeness. It has to be if he's gonna be Eddie Guerrero light, it gotta be mullet and mustache. It can't just be mustache. Even
Let's see. This is I don't know. It was a contract. Let's see, contract signing. It literally says here, Vikingo earned his shot, but he wants Dom to sweeten the pot by betting his hair as well. Shit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I
I'm
saw
I'm
that.
not saying listen what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're not reading that. I'm just simply asking where are you reading that from? Is it from Google? Is it from WrestleVotes? Is it from any reputable site that has any shred of credibility? Because parody sites do exist.
I know parody sites exist.
So, brother, where you just looked at your phone? Where did you read it from?
Like I said, I put it into Google, and right at the top, it pulled it from somewhere, but it gave me a. Uh,
It'll tell you. It should tell you what the
let's see. This shit came from. Let's see. The AI overview. Let's see what the hell. We got The ringside roster, cage side seats.
There we go. Like cage side seats, they are a reputable site. So if you're reading it from there, then hey man, I stand corrected. I stand corrected if that's what you're reading it from. Ah, why the fuck we keep
cage side seats says. Let's see. Vikingo baited Dominic into making the match greater by betting something of value, such as his hair. There is no reason Dominic had to abide by that suggestion, but he did it anyway. The contract signing went down on the latest episode of AAA TV, February 21st. Dominic and Vicky, let's see, Dom turned the cockiness. Dominic's stipulation that if Vikingo loses, he'll never be able to challenge. And then Vikingo. Okay, so I think they changed it. It was originally supposed to be hair versus mask, but then they changed it to if Dom loses, he's gone from AAA forever.
Which the latter will take place.
It was supposed to be originally hair versus mask. I guess they pivoted.
You can't shave him because if you shave him, his character is over. Unless you're giving him a whole character overhaul, which would be why he's over in his current form.
So who's going to win the match? Is Vikingo going to win it?
Yes, indeed.
So then Dom's gone from AAA forever.
Yes, indeed. But you can't. I'm just saying, you just don't shave him.
Well, didn't we talk about Dom possibly spending more time in AAA than WWE?
Yeah, true. But
we did.
With the slate of injuries on WWE television, he needs to
come
back.
Oh my God, you're right on that. Shit.
He needs to come back ASAP.
No, you're right. You're right.
Say what, Bearded?
I said somebody got to fill a void.
Oh, I can comment again. Oh, shit.
There's a lot of yeah. There's a lot. There's way too many fucking injuries, man. Whew.
We can comment again.
Every single time you turn around, somebody's getting hurt.
Ironically, it'd be the shoulders too. That's the crazy part.
Like that is crazy, and it's crazy because during the Attitude Era, when things were more violent, there were hardly no fucking injuries.
At least none that got reported.
Even if there were hardly any, not like it is now.
Because some of them chair shots, hey, bro, you can't tell me Kenny Shamrock wasn't concussed.
Ken Shamrock took a chair straight to the face.
That's what I'm talking about. You
can't Mick Foley took 18 unprotected chair shots.
Yeah.
That was only supposed to be 3, by the way. That was only supposed to be 3. Rock just kind of went into business for himself.
Right, but had me fucked up backstage on my soul.
Bro, we'd have been rumbling.
We'd have been rumbling, Beard. You hear me? We'd have been rumbling if you smell.
I ain't gonna lie. Rock, I ain't gonna lie.
Mick said he talked to him backstage, and I guess.
Well, how you gonna talk to him and you concussed?
I don't know, man. That last chair shot to the back of his head had to have fucked him up. Like hell, even the shots to the head, like while he was handcuffed, that had to fuck him up.
Yeah, Rock was swinging that bad motherfucker too.
He was. He had that pig swinging.
No bullshit, to say the least. That pig was definitely swinging.
That's some fucking crazy shit right there. And a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Rock would have got his candy ass whooped. Fact.
I'm saying, like, they had only agreed to 3. They like the original agreement was 3 unprotected chair shots to the head, and then somehow Mick was supposed to fucking break out of the handcuffs or whatever, but Rock just kept swinging that motherfucker. I mean, what's Mick gonna say during the match? I mean, there's not really much he can say.
I mean, his hands cut.
No, you could have told man, slow down, my boy. This ain't part of the motherfucking production, my boy.
But his hands is tough.
That was the kind of person that Mick Foley was. Mick Foley.
Yeah, I know he was all about the show, but man, I'd have been all about Rock.
Like they had to actually play a recording from Sunday Night Heat to end the match because Mick wasn't gonna quit. No matter what, Mick wasn't quitting.
And how many did he say he agreed to?
From what I heard, it was only supposed to be 3. If you read the story, it was only supposed to be 3, and Rock gave him 18. Let me fact check myself. How many?
Yeah, go back. It don't. I don't.
Mick Foley agreed to take 11 chair shots to the head during his match with The Rock at the
11. Okay.
9.
11.
Initially, they planned for 5 chair shots, but The Rock continued.
Yeah, it was a smaller number, and Rock gave. I don't remember how many it was, but that last one was literally to the back of his head. Like he literally hit him right in the back of the head. And there was no way to protect himself. He was handcuffed.
Oh, no, that shit probably knocked some sense into Mick Foley. Though,
I ain't gonna lie though, like I'm not advocating for a man to take advantage of another person or anybody to take advantage of anybody for that matter. But if we're specifically talking about Mick Foley, this is the same man that agreed to get thrown off of a cell, bust his shoulder, concuss himself, come right back, climb up this motherfucking cage with a busted shoulder, get choke slammed through said cage,
which wasn't supposed to happen. The cage was not supposed to break.
And get knocked out on his way down. He said, I was legitimately knocked out for about 10 seconds.
And the motherfucking tooth was coming through his nose.
So, it's kind of tough to gauge. Like
the original plan for the finish of the match was supposed to be Rock hitting Mick with the unprotected chair shots, but the camera was going to focus in on his family grimacing, and Mick was going to see that and he was going to quit. But then somehow we went to the other finish. I think what actually happened was, in the process of the chair shots, his wife got up with his daughter and left because she was losing it. Anybody that's ever seen the movie Beyond the Mat knows that his daughter was fucking losing it. So
yeah, I wasn't. Yeah,
some shameful shit.
I like even
that's outside of Chicago. It came out of your bearded.
Even if I was his wife, I would have fucking. Even if I was Mick's fucking wife, I would have confronted fucking Dwayne backstage.
Yeah, man, the projects would have came about a brother real quick. Hey, my boy. I'm finna tell you, bro. The Rock wouldn't have had no career, my boy. I'd have been in jail. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I'd have been in jail. There ain't no way in the hell we go from 5 to 11 to 18 chair shots, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we gonna put on a show. Now, come on. I'd have probably gave him 7.
Well, Rock claims that he wanted to add more shock to the match, so he just continued hitting him. And I'm like, you got it, man. You got to get permission for that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Who gave him the clearance for that?
Nobody.
But at that point, I mean, it's The Rock. He
The
had
Rock,
carte blanche.
you had
Nah,
Mick handcuffed.
There's no fire in the Rock in 1999, brother.
Yeah, bro, I wouldn't care if it was Jesus. No, bro.
Check this out. So you brought up a very interesting tape. So let's say hypothetically, Rock do get fired for this, and let's say 1999 plays out the exact same way that it did. By December of 1999, you don't have Austin either. He's out for a year. Who does Triple H feud with it the whole 2000?
We could have found somebody.
We could have found somebody.
It's a good point, but I mean, it just goes to show that wrestlers do go into business for themselves.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I understand that, bro, but that's just a little bit.
No, that's extreme. That's shit. Like, and the thing is, like, Mick couldn't object to it. They were in the middle of a match. I mean, he had no way to, like.
Yeah, but come on, bro. Say word. Like, come on, man. What in your right mind, bro? Even if we are trying to sell a show, what in your right fucking mind, bro, tells you
that here busting out some shit.
Come on, man.
I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying. But if you watch, like D Blackfella just said, if you watch Beyond the Mat, you find out the whole fucking thing. They show Mick and Rock talking backstage, and Mick tells him, he says, "Man, you did more than what you said you were gonna do." He it's in the movie. He said he's sitting there talking to Rock. Said, "Man, you did way more than what you said you were gonna do."
Niggas say you fucked me up out there, cuz.
But like, seriously, I mean, I've seen both versions of Beyond the Mat. I've seen the director's cut, and I've seen the theatrical version. I mean, there's a lot more in the director's cut than anything, but like, damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Rock wouldn't have been around.
Rock wouldn't have been around.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been around, my boy.
Mick was too nice.
Look, I'd have had to put an end to the whole Ananias. Whatever, however the fuck you pronounce it.
Yeah.
I don't know, motherfuckers, my boy.
Talk your talk. The bloodline would have been finished.
Wouldn't have been bloodline, man. We wouldn't have no Roman, no Uso, no none of that shit, bro. None of that. I'm telling you, bro, because, bro, like 18 times, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. See, and this is what I'm saying. See, and people probably got it misconstrued because of the way Cactus Jack, because that's who he is, and that's what Cactus Jack do. Like, even before the WWE, Cactus Jack Mick Foley has always been this crazy motherfucker.
So given.
Yeah, so I can
kind of see in that match he was Mankind.
I know, but I'm putting you in the psyche. You know what I'm saying? The psyche of Cactus Jack. So Cactus Jack is a wild boy.
Yeah, he is.
Wow boy.
Wow boy.
That was the craziest of the gimmicks was Cactus Jack.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the matches that he had with Terry Funk, and Terry Funk was a wild boy. Like,
talk about it.
Very.
So I get it, Rock. Don't get me wrong. I get that it's wrestling and we selling shit, but 18 shots to the head with a real fucking chair, bro, that I can't defend myself.
Unprotected. His hands were cuffed.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I can't put my hands up, bro. Like, come on, bro. What part of the script is that, bro? Like, so are we gonna return the favor? You gonna let me cuff you and I'm gonna hit your ass 25 times upside your shit?
I think the payback is. I think the payback for that was Mick Foley Mankind beating Rock at halftime heat and taking the belt back.
Man, fuck that.
I think that's what it was.
I want your head, Paul.
I don't know about that.
Listen. As career wise, listen. We talking about career wise, right? But I'm talking about. I'm talking about my pride as a man. You're not finna do this because that's not how this go. And if that type of shit continues, bro, like the company, the organization, wrestling as a whole, that shit can't be tolerated, bro.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was a different time back then.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Don't get me wrong. I know. I don't trust me. I know what a lot of this shit that went on. But
Like I said, if you watch that movie Beyond the Mat, you see Mick literally talking to Rock after the match and telling him, "Man, you did more than you said you were going to do." And Rock tells him, "Oh, I just wanted to add a little bit more shock value to the match." And Mick just seemed okay with it. It's like, I can't imagine anybody that would be okay with that.
He didn't know. He probably didn't know what to do. Mick Foley was like, "What, little bro? What you say? He was concussed."
I believe he had a concussion. He should have. I mean, if he didn't have a concussion after that last chair shot that literally went to the back of his head, and I'm saying Rock swung that bitch at an angle where it was almost like hitting him right in the back of the head with a fucking baseball bat. Like it was bad. So if Mick Foley didn't have a concussion after that, then I don't know.
He gave that man CTE. That's what he did.
I mean, he may have. But...
Now, I don't believe that because he got taken advantage of in January, they rewrote their plans for February. I mean, according to young Brucey, the way they write their shows, they go for WrestleMania backwards. So,
well, I don't know. I mean, I just know that after the Royal Rumble, Mick Foley got the title back. I think it was 2 weeks later.
It was always written that way. It was always written that way.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. And maybe there was no fucking punishment. I don't know. Maybe there was going to be, and Mick Foley stepped in and said, "No, don't do that," which is dumb on his part. But
I mean, it's for the Rock's sake. He better be lucky that he was one of the second most hottest star they had in 1999. Had he been like fucking Al Snow or something like that, or Crash Holly or Hardcore Holly, oh yeah, brother, you'd have been fired. We would have gone and got you up out of here.
He'd have gotten his ass whooped backstage too.
I like Hardcore Holly. He was the shit, man.
But I'm saying he'd have gotten his ass whooped backstage because the boys would have fucked him up. But because it was The Rock, nobody's gonna do anything about it. Hell, where was Taker with the fucking taped fists? You know, where was he?
Yeah, man, but that's what I'm saying though. The Rock, fuck who he was, bro. Bro. Somebody, see, that sounds like some cowardice. Like, bro,
man.
I don't get me wrong, y'all. You don't get me wrong, man. I love a good show just like the next person, bro. But damn. So let's just say he did get fired. Who in the late 90s, early 2000s could we have put up?
Well, that's why I asked you earlier. I said if we get rid of The Rock, all right, and 1999 plays out the exact same way it did, Austin is gone by November of 99.
Austin's gone too.
So you don't have Austin. Who does Triple H feud with the entire 2000?
You don't have Shawn Michaels.
I would definitely say Shawn Michaels, but yeah,
Shawn Michaels didn't come back until 2003. Shawn Michaels was going for damn near 5 years after that casket match. Well, after WrestleMania.
Nevertheless,
98 to 2003. I mean,
2002. He came back in 02, August of 02.
He came back. Oh, okay.
Matter of fact,
as an active wrestler, he came back. No, whatever.
November of 2002.
That's
won
right.
The Elimination Chamber.
The first Elimination Chamber, the one where RVD fucked up Triple H.
There you go, RVD. Nah, he wasn't even there.
Nah, he wasn't in the company yet.
I just said he wasn't there.
Okay, the answer to your question is nobody. I mean,
unless it would have been Undertaker or Kane or Kurt Angle. It had been one of them three.
We could be a Kurt.
That's the only. I mean, it would have been the only answer.
Yeah, because I can't see Undertaker and Kane. That's why I'm like Kurt. Yeah, it would have had to be Kurt because it would have made for a better split.
Or we would have split up DX a whole lot earlier than expected.
Isn't 99 when that casket match happened with The Rock where Triple H beat the holy fuck out of the casket with the sledgehammer?
That's what Triple
I
H was
believe that was
doing.
99. It was either
It
98
was
or
because
99.
that was
Triple H.
Triple H. That was Triple H morphing into his aggressive "I am the game" character.
Yeah,
We would have
I think that's
we
Triple
would have
H.
never got that. We would have never got that if Rock wasn't in the company.
Yeah, come on, man. Y'all give a Rock too much damn credit.
Shit,
You could have did it.
it.
It just probably wouldn't have had the same effect.
I'm sorry. If you do that to the Undertaker, I mean, how many times has the Undertaker fucking had something happen to him in a casket? I mean,
You can
when
do it. It just wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have had the same effect.
no,
Like the outcome is the same. It just
it
wouldn't have
would.
resonated the same.
Yeah. So
So
either way, all right. Elimination Chamber predictions
Bouncy.
for the men's Elimination Chamber. Whichever
Man,
whichever one of them motherfuckers doesn't get injured during the match.
funny
I'm
shit.
going,
Funny
I'm
shit.
going with Bouncy.
I mean, for real, like
That back, because then Bouncy just get injured and just come back. So we ain't gonna say Bouncy.
I'm not
You
gonna say
calling this man
bouncy.
Bouncy is funny as hell.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say.
bro, that's the
I'm not gonna
WWE
say
Tigger, my
Devon
boy.
Evans. I'm not gonna say Trick Williams.
I like the way they speeding up both of their process, though.
I think it's gonna be Randy Orton. Honestly,
It's gonna be Cody Rhodes, man.
it's
Stop
gonna
it.
be no. It's gonna be Randy Orton. But
Cody.
somehow Cody Rhodes is still gonna get into a match with Drew at WrestleMania.
It's gonna be Cody, man. You know they gonna give it to
Actually, that's somebody we didn't think about when we were
That's
talking
right,
about 2000.
Jericho.
Jericho probably could have. Yeah, they would have had their feud sooner, I guess.
It's gonna be Cody. I would like to see Bouncy win, though. I would like put him over.
Well, as I said at the beginning of the show, the rumor is that it's not gonna be a one-on-one match at WrestleMania with Drew and whoever. It's gonna be a 5 or a 6-pack challenge. So somehow we're gonna get a bunch of motherfuckers in this match against Drew.
I don't want to see that. Now, triple threat at the most. I don't want to see no.
We haven't had a 6-pack challenge in a long time, but
yeah, I don't want to see that shit. A triple threat match is the most I can stomach, especially for a belt. Come on, man. Come on. That's doing too. You don't think that's doing too much? A 6-pack match?
I don't know.
On a WrestleMania stage, most definitely.
I don't know what's too much anymore, especially with all these fucking injuries.
See, WWE starting to be like the NBA now, man. They just trying shit. Where Vince at when you need him?
Rumor is he's trying to get a Saudi group together to try to buy WWE back. But
that's what I'm saying. What Vince?
I don't know how much I actually believe that, but that's something I heard this week. Yeah, I heard that this week that Vince was trying to get Saudi backing to try to buy WWE back.
So, question: do y'all like Vince away from the company, or do you think he needs to retire?
Come on back.
It would create a literal shitstorm, but
no. Okay, so I'll say this then.
I mean, it's the same shitstorm that we had when Brock came back. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, I guess we're, I guess we're just gonna overlook the fact that Brock was named in the lawsuit and shit like that." But I mean, Vince is if Vince is gonna come back, he's not gonna be able to come back until all this legal shit is settled.
Right. Of course. But I wouldn't. But but listen, I wouldn't even if I was him. I wouldn't even be on TV with the TV appearances. I
mean, hell, she's been out here this past week doing press conferences and doing this and that, saying that the whole Dominic looking at his phone pictures of Liv and showing it to everybody was a rip on on what happened with her, with Vince showing her picture to everybody and stuff like that. So
Reach.
it is a reach. I agree because Vince was already gone in 24. So,
Listen, man, she's not gonna be able to get him criminally charged. That's not gonna happen.
no,
That
because
part of
there hasn't
that
been any
aspect is
criminal
over.
charges filed. There
That's
hasn't
over.
there hasn't been any criminal charges filed at all. It's all civil.
Right. But listen, but from civil can come criminal.
No.
Cause the FDA definitely was looking into Vince McMahon because using company funds illegally is a federal crime.
Well,
So
yeah, that you can charge him with, but everything that she says happened, there hasn't been any criminal charges filed on that. That's all civil.
cause there's no proof. It's literally his word versus hers. Text messages doesn't confirm that this is what happened, that she was sex trafficked. Because if that's the case, any woman accused any man, that means you'll get charged, which is trash. Like it's still beyond a reasonable doubt, innocent until proven guilty. Even though some people believe guilty until proven innocent, but
In
I'm
some
not here
places,
to I'm not here to debate the legalities of it.
I mean, in
But
some
the
places, that's
So the
how.
law says you're guilty and you have to prove your innocence. All that innocent to prove guilty shit. We know how the law go.
yeah, we
Let's
know
not.
how that shit works. Now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
now again, I'm not here to debate the legalities, but if Vince McMahon pops up on television, I'll actually be welcoming to it because you need something. What we're doing right now isn't working. And if we had to really grade Triple H on a scale, it would actually be a failing grade.
It
Like
would be.
anything
Would
outside
be.
of the bloodline really hasn't done anything. And that's not more Triple H, that's actually
That was
Vince.
that was Vince.
That was a Vince thing. Now
So I
how far it
mean,
would have went, who knows? But at the end of the day, this company was better ran when Vince McMahon was running the show. I mean, I know some people don't like to hear that, and that's gonna be hard on the ears. But both from a marketing standpoint, a financial standpoint, et cetera, et cetera, yeah, it was better ran with Vince because Vince was a company man, well, a businessman. I mean, and TKO, like D
Man,
Black
let's
said,
keep it real. Vince was a capitalist. So
yeah, and just like what D Black said, this is basically what WCW would have looked like had AOL would have continued owning WCW.
yeah.
So
According to John Cena, he was supposed to beat Roman Reigns at SummerSlam 2021, and the day of the match, he was informed that they were going to go with
yeah,
Roman.
you're missing a very key part of that. He was supposed to beat Roman, and then Roman was supposed to turn around and beat him again in 90 seconds. Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen. That would have been shit.
Wait, they were going to do the WrestleMania
Rome,
9 finish?
pretty much.
No.
Roman was gonna walk in champion, walk out champion. John Cena would have won, but by some nefarious means, they would have restarted the match, and Roman would have beaten John Cena,
I don't.
which is trash. I mean, that's a direct quote from Cena. That's why I say you was missing a very key part of that story.
I guess I missed that part when I read that article. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
I'm
direct quote
glad.
from Cena
I'm glad they
himself.
fucking didn't do that because that would have buried John Cena. Like,
It would have buried Roman Reigns.
yeah, I would have buried Roman too. Yeah.
Like all that, oh shit. All that tribal chief work would have been dead in a year.
Yeah.
Woo.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes, hey, like I say, man, sometimes Vince kicked that field goal, boy.
I
That right
was
there wouldn't have made it to the goalpost.
I was listening to a couple of episodes of Something to Wrestle With today while I was working, and I'm telling you, Bruce, boy, he spills the tea real good.
Yes, you do.
Like,
And the other aspect, you sound like a company man.
I like that Jericho. He said Jericho could have held the story with him. Okay.
he
Not
could
bad.
have, he could have. I guess you had guys that could have, but I mean, man, phew, firing your biggest star, that would have been
Or
you would have got
suspending
Even if you suspended him, you would have got the backlash from the crowd.
Man, fuck them. It's my company.
No bullshit, huh?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but man,
listen, I'll make somebody else for them to love.
Yeah, and don't get nothing twisted. Austin was the guy.
Austin was until he broke it until he had to go out for neck surgery.
You gotta make characters, man.
Yeah. You don't prepare. They didn't prepare for life after Hulk Hogan back in the day. They did not prepare for life. Lex Luger was supposed to be the next Hulk Hogan, if that says anything.
Yeah, he was horrible.
If that says anything, Lex Luger was the guy that Vince picked to be the next Hulk Hogan after Hogan left in '93.
What, when he brought him in as the narcissist?
Yeah, well, he started out as the narcissist, but then they turned him face after he slammed Yokozuna on the deck of the Intrepid.
He did. Yeah, he did slam him.
All I got to say is SummerSlam 1994. Hulk Hogan would have never went out like that. Yeah.
Like they talked about fucking Luger won by a count out and the damn confetti and everything. Fucking like,
come on now. And with a stipulation on this match that says if Lex Luger does not win the WWF Championship, he cannot challenge for it again. Wow.
And he hit the damn forearm on Yokozuna, but instead of knocking Yokozuna down, it knocked him over the ropes, and he ended up getting counted out. But the production team didn't know that they changed the finish of the match, so they fucking set off the pyro and the confetti and everything. And here comes all the wrestlers coming in to celebrate with Lex Luger, and he didn't even win the damn title. Oh man, they buried him in a major fucking way that night.
I'm sorry, my apologies. I said SummerSlam 94 is 93.
It was 93. It was 93. But either way, man, they said Vince got cold feet the day of the show about putting the title on Luger.
Then to make up for that, we're gonna have Lex Luger co-win the Royal Rumble with Bret Hart, just for him to go to WrestleMania and lose. Boy, they was fucking over Lex, boy.
Oh man, 93 was a bad year for the WWE, man.
But Lex wasn't that good. Lex wasn't that good. He was just a good body.
Like,
you get no argument from me.
3 was not a good year for WWE.
You get no argument from me on that.
Man. Like they fucking murdered the Doink character.
Doink was the shit. I don't know why they did that.
They murdered because they said that this is according to Bruce, said that the character of Doink scared the kids, which was what he was supposed to do. And they decided to fucking go with a face Doink. Like, man, I'm telling you.
Most importantly, Matt Osborne, who played Doink at the time, couldn't be reliable.
Yeah, that too.
He wasn't reliable at all. He was missing no show and shows, shit like that. Yeah. And yeah, you know.
Either way, though, like 93 was horrible for WWE.
They had to use Brooklyn Brawler though.
But my thing is though, I think my original point was they did not prepare back then for life after Hogan. You knew goddamn well Hogan wasn't going to do this forever, but they didn't prepare for life after Hulk Hogan. So
I disagree.
They were scrambling.
I disagree. It's just the people you put in position just didn't work out. You had the Ultimate Warrior, but that turned into a flop. Not by the WWF measures, They did what they were
Warrior
supposed to do
just
to put Warrior in position. Warrior just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Then we had Savage. Whatever we had going on with Savage. But Savage was too locked into a program with Jake the Snake. Again, you had Jake the Snake, but Jake the Snake couldn't get off the drugs.
now hold on a second. Hold on.
Don't blame it all on the drugs, but
No,
Jake, they
hold on now. No, even when Savage was the champion, the main focus was always on Hogan. Like that was like Savage was the champion, but the main focus was on Hogan the whole time. Like it was almost like Hogan was still the champion, even though Savage had the belt.
Because in 1988, we're still in the middle of Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania.
I know, but like
it's no different. It's no different than the Rock and Stone Cold conversation. No matter,
like they
no
already
matter how.
okay. According to Bruce, they already knew what they were doing at WrestleMania 5 after Savage won the tournament to become champion. They already knew what they were doing. They already knew
Hogan was the star. It's the Rock and Stone Cold conversation all over again. It's just predates it by 10 years. No matter how hot the Rock got, Austin was always gonna be the guy. He was always gonna be number one. If Hulk Hogan is on your roster from 1984 to 1993, he's gonna be the guy for better or for worse. Now, that didn't stop them from trying other people, a la Savage, a la Warrior, a la even Sergeant fucking Slaughter. They even brought in Ric Flair and made him the champion.
Sergeant Slaughter was only going to be champion long enough for Hogan to take it from him.
That doesn't defeat what I'm saying.
It doesn't defeat what you're saying. But I'm saying they didn't have to drop the title to Hogan at WrestleMania 7 or 7. It was 7. They didn't have to have Slaughter drop the title to him. They didn't have to, but they did it because we were in the middle of the Iraqi war. It was America versus the Iraq, and Hogan was the real fucking American. So,
and in 1991, you did not have a star that was bigger than Hulk Hogan. So it's the same thing.
Bruce himself said they did not prepare for life after Hogan.
Jesus Christ!
I think so. Okay, prepare for life after Hogan meant.
Like, what does that mean? Like, can we define what that means?
That's what we gotta.
You knew eventually that Hulk Hogan was gonna move on to bigger and better things. He was already getting offers to do movies. He had already done movies. He did Rocky 3. He did Suburban Commando. He did No Holds Barred. He did Mr. Fucking Nanny. All
these movies flopped, by the way. Besides No Holds Barred, but continue.
Yeah. They did. I agree. No Holds Barred really wasn't that fucking great either, but but
Doogie.
What's that smell?
What's that?
Oh god. Yeah, that's hilarious. But this is just what Bruce said. He said, we didn't prepare for life after Hulk Hogan. We knew Hulk Hogan was eventually going to leave, but we didn't prepare for it.
So I mean, prepare like how? Because it was other people that they could have elevated.
Like this is what I be saying about Bruce. 95% of the things Bruce say, you can take it at face value. But there is that 5% of the things he say that you are so full of shit on. Like at different points, it comes off as you are a company man towing the company line. This was before he came back. I've been listening to dude's show since day one, and that's how he comes off, bro. Even Conrad calls him out on that a couple times.
He does.
And all I'm saying is, it wasn't okay. Fine, let's take the statement at face value. You wasn't prepared for life after Hogan, but it wasn't by lack of trying. You trotted out other people out there. You had other people on your roster, but for one reason or another, neither one of these people could be either as consistent as Hogan, as big as Hogan, or most importantly, as reliable as Hulk Hogan. Just like how Triple H gets a lot of smoke about his reign of terror from 2002 to 2004. What about Rob Van Dam? But Rob Van Dam couldn't get over, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, the facts are what they are. They tried Randy Orton, but what happened with Randy Orton? He fucked off his spot, was immature, was childish, etc., etc. So they put the belt right back on Triple H.
Yeah.
Goldberg. What about Goldberg? Which we're going to talk about Goldberg very soon. What about Goldberg? They tried it. Goldberg didn't want to do overseas tours. He was a backstage problem more often than not. So what ends up happening? We put the belt right back on Triple H. They put the belt on Benoit, and and I love Benoit. Again, have the greatest, the Benoit the wrestler, that is. He has the greatest WrestleMania moment of all time. And what happened? They tapped out Triple H in the middle of the ring. They ran the match back in your hometown in Backlash, Edmond, Alberta, Canada. They tapped out Shawn Michaels in that match. They did everything possible to get you over as a world champion, and it just did not work. So it's not for lack of trying. You had Jake the Snake, who was on drugs at the time. You had Macho, who I think you really could have went with, but for whatever reason, you didn't see that in Macho.
I like Macho.
You brought over Ric Flair. You made him the world champion. But Ric Flair wanted to go back to the NWA because Vince was about to Vince was about to go younger, preparing for life after Hogan, because he was about to try to end the new generation, and he let Rick out of his contract when he really could have held Rick for an additional year or two. So they tried. It just, for whatever reason, the people couldn't amount the same, or at least in the same ballpark of success as Hulk Hogan. I can't say the same because that's a very unfair what's the word I'm looking for? That's a very unfair objective to try to achieve.
Well, you're probably right on that.
Like, I mean, hey, they tried, but it just didn't work out. Now, ironically, that like they say, those that doesn't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. We are here in 2026 saying the same thing. What about life after CM Punk, Roman Reigns? Drew McIntyre still relatively kind of young, I guess. Brock Lesnar, like people, AJ Styles, people of this magnitude, like what is life like after them?
Yeah, because I really see nobody really holding it down for real.
Well, I mean, you have the future building blocks in place.
Yeah, but they not of that caliber though. Like these up and coming, they just not.
Well, you got to get them to that point, and the start and the foundationary piece of that is giving them quality television time and quality creative. Like the way they're handling Trick Williams is the blueprint.
Got to go back out to the house. We got to do some more house match, man. We got to go back. Where Vince at?
Somewhere in New York.
Yeah.
Somewhere in New York. Cool.
All right. Well, I only got about another 5 minutes, so
you got 5 minutes. Oh man, I might have to hold my question because it's gonna take longer than 5 minutes.
I mean, I can drop off of here and go into the crowd, but I'm saying on here, I only got about another 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, very nice. So let's run through this Royal Rumble shit then. Becky versus AJ. Who y'all Royal Rumble Elimination Chamber? Becky versus AJ Lee. What y'all got? Who you got? How do you like?
I don't think AJ is going to win this time. I think they're going to save AJ winning for WrestleMania. So Becky, I think we could have a fuck finish of somehow that gets another match at WrestleMania. Not really sure. I don't think AJ wins this match.
What about you, Beard? Who you like? How do you like him?
I'm going with Becky. I'm going with Becky doing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying, and getting AJ up out of there.
I like AJ winning this.
I don't think she's gonna win here. I think they're gonna save it for WrestleMania. But I mean,
he's on opposite sides of the aisle on this one. I like AJ winning this. because for one reason, the main reason is you're not on television every week. At least Becky is on television every week, every other week,
Well,
and
I
it
mean,
just makes.
who's to say that AJ won't be on TV from here on out? I mean, I know she was there Monday, but you didn't put her on TV. But I'm saying, what's to say that if she's done with her book tour? What's to say she won't be there every week now?
Because she's going to be exposed as a wrestler.
Maybe.
You live in a time. You live in a time where the women actually can wrestle.
Fair enough. All right, go on to the next one.
And at least Becky is on television week after week. But beat AJ, beat Becky now. Becky wins it back at Mania. We go from there. Women's elimination chamber match. We got Asuka versus Kiana James versus Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss versus To Be Dated. There is a spot left in the chamber. So, who do y'all got? How do you like them?
Raquel got the last spot.
Oh, fuck. My bad to Raquel.
Big Mama. I'm going with Big Mama.
I was about to say, yeah, where you at? Where you at? You supposed to.
Rhea's going to win the chamber. Rhea's going to win the chamber and go against Jade.
Why still say To Be Dated? Oh no. Who you got, Bearded? Who you got? Who do you got? How do you like
You know who Bearded's got.
I got Big Mama.
I don't want to hear her say Big Mama again.
Big Mama. Big Mama gonna get it in, man.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you something. Big Mama is gonna destroy Rhea. I love Rhea Ripley. I do. I think she's a sexy ass, but she gonna get beat.
Boy, you on that good shit.
Oh, bro. Have you seen the way Big Mama manhandled Rhea Ripley?
Talk your talk. Talk your talk.
Straight up, have you seen how Big Mama manhandled Rhea with ease?
With ease, Bearded.
With
Tell
ease. It wasn't a struggle. Now I hate the way they do Rhea, you know what I'm saying? But it's still even if they was letting her go at it, I still think Big Mama would have just, did what she do with ease. So I'm going with Big Mama.
All right. Well, all right. What's your pick, Mike? Shit.
I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty tough. See, this is gonna suck. I don't like Rhea. The only reason I don't like Rhea is because she got the tag belts. If she didn't have the tag belts, I for sure would have been on Rhea to walk out of here with this. And I get that you can have Rhea win, then have her drop the tag titles, but then that undercuts her as a contender. You got to build your contenders to be strong, especially if we're going right head first into WrestleMania.
Well, so we had a fuck finish to the tag team title match with Nia and Lash. You could always right that wrong the Friday before Elimination Chamber.
Okay, fair. That's a fair point. If they lose the tag belts Friday night, then I definitely got Rhea. If they don't lose the tag belts and Rhea walks into the chamber as a tag champion, give me Alexa Bliss.
Woo! All right.
Give me Alexa Bliss, man.
All right.
Men's elimination chamber match. You got Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes versus Javon Evans versus Trick Williams. And y'all know I left my boy for last just so I can say this. And you got LA Knight with everybody saying, yeah.
I'm going with Randy Orton.
Cody gonna win, man.
I'm going with Randy Orton. All right, Mike.
I can tell you who's not winning. This brother is bouncing.
You crazy.
I can tell you who else is not gonna win. Let's talk about it. I can tell you who else ain't gonna win. Yeah.
Jey Uso.
Ooh, I forgot about Jey Uso.
Yeah, you have Jay in there. Well, fuck fuck. He's probably gonna be the first one eliminated.
They're
gonna give it all to brothers.
Man, I swear to God, I will pop huge if Jey Uso is running it back. Because he's going to. It's happening. We might as well go and prepare for it. Don't even get your hopes up high. Don't even disappoint yourself. But as soon as he come down off that pod, he better eat an RKO. I ain't bullshitting. He better eat an RKO immediately.
RKO or Javon Evans
or a bouncy cutter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that
All
was.
right.
I ain't gonna lie. I would love to bump
Next
that.
match. I gotta get out of here. So come on, next match.
Hey, brother, I ain't even picked yet. Let me get. Yeah, I'm taking
Oh
a safe
shit!
bet. Give me Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
You
CM
already know
Punk.
you going.
CM Punk versus Finn Balor, World Championship. Who you got?
CM Punk's gonna win with someone from Judgment Day costing Finn accidentally on purpose.
What you got, Bearded?
I got CM Punk. Even
If
if
CM Punk loses this match,
yes.
I'm canceling this show. Well, no, I lied. This show will strictly become an AEW show. I promise you
You're
that.
talking crazy shit.
Let Finn Balor walk out of there as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Well, this will strictly become an AEW show.
Man, if Finn Balor walks out of there, there's gonna be a motherfucking riot in Chicago. All right, that's the last thing I got to say. I got to get off here, y'all. I'm gonna jump in the crowd though.
All right, jump in. Young B, yeah, it's me and you, and
Yeah, I'm here.
y'all know what time it is, and I ain't bullshit. It is the question of the
week.
We gotta get us a motherfucking voiceover for that shit there. All right, man. This is the part of the show. Matter of fact, let me come back on camera. Yeah, so y'all can see a brother. Like, bullshit. All right, so question of the week. I'm gonna take you back. Let's go back, way back into time. Now, let's go back to 2003. Right? We're gonna go back to the summer of 2003 at that. Monday Night Raw, Madison Square Garden. Main event. You got Triple H versus Kane for the World Heavyweight Championship. If Kane loses, he must unmask. What are your thoughts of the creative? Oh, no. I shouldn't ask you that. Do you think the creative for Kane from that point on was just downhill and it was just a terrible disservice to Glenn Jacobs? Do you think Kane should have had better creative from the moment he took his mask off? That is the question of the week. If you need a refresher, I can go and give it to you. Do you think Kane in 2003 after unmasking?
After being unmasked, do I think they could have had a better
should have had
storyline?
Better
creative. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say better creative, but I think they could have did a better job of you know what I'm saying, because Mask Kane was the nostalgic and the mystery. You know what I'm saying, behind the character of Kane. So you know, I would say so Kane being unmasked is just like a luchador being unmasked. So of course he would have to lose certain things, but still be Kane. Cause you know it's a couple of Kanes. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't mind the way they played Kane roll out. I honestly don't mind. Like for real, like after being unmasked, like I said, because there was that mystery and the nostalgia of the mask Kane that, you know what I'm saying? Like being unmasked, it was just like, okay, well shit, that's just, you know, it's just a man now. You feel me? It ain't Kane no more. It's Kane, but it's not Kane.
D Black, where you at? We had this conversation offline. D Black inspired this week's conversation. Question of the week. And
Johnson, once you unmask Kane, you killed this character. You killed the Mystique. See, that's right. That's what I'm trying to say. But again, because I like what they did with him afterwards. I mean, even though it wasn't, you know, after a while, it just wasn't working no more. You feel me? Because it was like they tried a couple of things with him. You know what I'm saying? Even you know, to the point where they wrote him into being an executive on the show. That
And my boy Kane out there, the Eddie Bowers and the Stacey Ellison, and
yeah, that
the
was
doctors.
kind of cool because it showed a different side, a comedic side, a more family, or just
More the more humanistic side of Kane.
this side of yeah. So that was kind of cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying, for a switch around. But the actual character of Kane itself, after he was unmasked, the couple of things that they tried, I really didn't care for it. Like I say, he lost he lost that mystique, that mysterious value. But he still was a relevant character because he still Kane, still strong. Um, he still had a pop. Even without the mask. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't as strong. He says
You know,
Kane became a psychotic journey. The WWE killed Shorty. Yeah.
so this is my take on it. Let's just go through some of the creative that he was given. First, we put him in the feud with RVD, which again, I understand that. Like, we love RVD. RVD is beloved, and it's to get more heat on Kane. I get it, but come on, we're to the point where the man is backstage trying to light people on fire.
Yeah.
Then we go from RVD to Shane McMahon. And at the time, I thought this was some great shit. But when you really sit down and think about this man Kane was supposed to be a killer. When you took the mask off of him, this is a major moment. Like, I don't think people understand how big this moment is, like, for Kane in the career of the character of Kane. He unmasked for the first time. We get to see his face for the first time. And you did this in Madison Square Garden in New York, right? And we put him in a feud with RVD. Again, not bad. Not really, full star. Like they say on Life, not bad. $22, not bad. Full star. And then we go to Shane McMahon. Now, ain't nothing wrong with being in the feud with Shane McMahon. I mean, I guess you can say you can use Shane to make you to put more heat on you. But let's really look at this. I love Shane McMahon and all that. I just couldn't understand his punches, but that's a different story for a different day. But you telling me a killer like Kane is having competitive matches with Shane McMahon and a no DQ? Kane supposed to kill his dude. Kill him. Like, it wasn't supposed to be competitive, none whatsoever. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, Shane McMahon was more competitive than RVD. Come on, dog. The jumper cables were. Come on, like, all I'm saying is, if we're doing this, then he needs to kill Shane in these matches. Like, this should not be no competitive nothing. This should be a squash, right? We go from Shane.
Liking Shane then, so
But that's the point. That's the point. We're using Shane to put heat on Kane. So cool. Now we go from that to putting him in a little mini feud with Goldberg and Triple H. We got Triple H, Goldberg, and Kane in the triple threat at Armageddon 2003. Kane didn't win that. Okay. Then we put Kane over into the Royal Rumble. This is when we started seeing the Undertaker vignettes of returning at WrestleMania, et cetera, et cetera. What happened there? Kane lost again. Okay. You're monster heel. You killed him. Like, you neutered him. You cut his nuts off. He has no legs to stand on here. We go from Kane to a feud with the returning Edge. How many of y'all remember that? When he feuded against Edge when Edge came back in 2004.
I don't remember.
You don't. You don't. Exactly. But we go from Edge to Matt Hardy. Remember the love her. No, nah, brother. See, that was in 2002. We're beyond that. We took the mask off of Kane. Like, this is like, we're booking this from the summer of 2003. This is after Katie Vick. This is after his shit with the Un-Americans. This is after his tag team stint with RVD, et cetera, et cetera. This was your time to rewrite the trajectory of Kane and make him a very serious character. Like top of the line, money monster heel, Jason Voorhees, for lack of better names. So yeah, we in a feud with and summer of 2004. We out there with Matt Hardy and a love her or leave her match at SummerSlam. Really, we're in a match to where the winner gets to marry Lita.
Yeah, I remember.
And I know y'all know what. I know y'all know what happened after that. Lita's pregnant. This man is on live television admitting that he raped the chick. It got her pregnant. This is what we did with Kane. This is the Kane timeline from the moment he unmasked, and we're all the way a year and a half later now to where he's in the feud with Snitsky. It wasn't my fault. Come on, cuz. What we doing? And I skipped the mini feud he had with Shawn Michaels when he crushed Shawn Michaels' larynx. So to answer the question straight up, I'm gonna go back to the question. Yes, Kane should have had better creative by a mile. What
I'm saying is, so how would you keep that mystique of? So what would you do? Would you stray away from the? Like that's what I'm saying. How would you reinvent them?
Very nice. I'm glad you asked that. I would keep the presentation the same because the way you presented Kane, you presented him like a killer. Remember, at one point they had the cops walking him out in shackles.
Mm-hmm.
That's live. Like that automatically resonates. At least to me, it did. It automatically resonates this man to be a killer. He's a big deal. We've never seen no character ever get escorted in shackles to the ring, have his match, and when it's over, he get put back in shackles and have to get in the paddy wagon and get escorted by the cops because he's that dangerous. So let's continue him being dangerous. I will put him in the feud with Shane McMahon. That's where we're going, but he's killing Shane. He's killing him in both matches. This is not going to be nowhere near competitive. This is going to be over in 5 minutes of pure ass whooping. Think of Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin at No Mercy 2000. Austin whooped Rikishi from the word go. Rikishi only got like 2 or 3 moves in, and Austin was on his ass. From there, we put the belt on Goldberg at SummerSlam in 03, right?
Yeah.
Triple H has a torn groin at this point. So really, that's why he was wearing the little tights under his oh shit, we got an echo here going. That's why he was wearing the little shit under his tights because he had a torn groin muscle. And that's why he didn't do much in the Elimination Chamber match because again, he has a torn groin muscle. If you notice, he did very, very little. So okay, I would have Goldberg win that match. I would have Goldberg win the rematch with Triple H at Unforgiven, if that's what you wanted to do. But by Survivor Series, no shit. We know he wanted the next month. I'm saying this is the way I would have booked the creative versus what we actually got. Triple H is injured at this time. So him holding on to the belt where he's not really going to wrestle, or when he does wrestle, he's going to do very little. Well, might as well give him a break. Write him off television. Let Goldberg kill him in the Elimination Chamber. He go rest up. Goldberg's the champion. Bet. We get to Survivor Series. Kane beats Goldberg. Yes. Kane beats Goldberg. And honestly, I think it should be a coffin match. Not as more than
a petty wagon match, something like that.
Whatever. Like whatever stipulation. Yeah, it should be a regular straight up match. It should be a street fight. It should be a no DQ. It should be a whatever. Yeah. It could be a nose holds bar. Whatever stipulation you gotta try to. Whatever stipulation you gotta try to work around the fact that Goldberg cannot put on a 30-minute match. So Goldberg goes off and does his thing with Brock Lesnar and all that other whatnot. Because by Survivor Series, it was already a done deal that bro was out of here. So cool. Armageddon come around. Goldberg, whoever you got going against Kane, whether that's a returning Triple H or whoever, Kane wins that match. Now, Royal Rumble. Kane obviously wouldn't be in the Royal Rumble because he's the world champion. I don't know who you squeeze in there to face him. I mean, you could give Triple H another run if you want to. I mean, however you want to do that. But matter of fact, I lied. Shawn Michaels. You put Shawn Michaels there. You put Shawn Michaels right there. You know you could get you a good match out of Shawn Michaels. Okay. Benoit still wins the Royal Rumble. Because I'm not losing that moment at WrestleMania, bro. That him and Eddie at the end, oh yeah, I'm keeping that moment. But Benoit, instead of beating Triple H, Shawn Michaels, you beat Kane, Shawn Michaels. You don't tap out Kane, you tap out Shawn Michaels. Therefore, the creative continues going back the way it was going. We never lose our moment with Benoit and Eddie. Benoit still wins the Rumble, still wins the championship, so on and so forth. Now, you done gave Kane, your monster heel, at least a 6 month, at least a 2 to 3 month run with the belt. That's better than what we did in 1998 when he only had the belt for 24 hours. And he don't lose his mystique. Like, he's a killer. He done ran through Shawn Michaels. He done ran through Triple H. He done ran through Goldberg. He done ran through Shane McMahon. He done ran through RVD. So at least you done gave him 5 different people that he done ran through. Now we start building towards him and The Undertaker at SummerSlam. Because we got to connect the dots from Kane being the reason why Taker was buried alive in Survivor Series. And everything goes back the way it was. That's how I would have did Kane. Because that was a different presentation. Like, and honestly, to this day, they have not booked the monster heel like that ever again. The cops walking this man to the ring, not security, the cops. He's getting out the back of a paddy wagon in shackles, like he on death row.
It ain't been nobody since Kane they did that too.
And you took his mask off. This is the first time we get to see his face. This is a major moment. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm thinking
it's just the creative they gave him was bullshit.
Yeah, most definitely. But like I say though, like it's hard to, even if you do what you say, like is that gonna win the people over? Now we talking about, you know what I'm saying, making him a killer and still trying to win people over without that mystique of that mask. You feel me? Like, I get it, he big, he's strong, he can move, but
you would have made Benoit though. You would have made Benoit. Or really, yeah. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I don't want to see him in no robbery with Shane O'Mac for real. You feel me? Or RVD. Now, the situation with Triple H and Goldberg, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like them feuds, yeah. But like Shane O'Mac, who, like, why? That was, and then like you say, the way he handled, like, yeah, that was. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would have never put him in one of them type situations. They could have gave him a better storyline or feuds if that you know what I'm saying, if that meaning versus RVD and Shane O'Mac. Come on, man. Like that's
come on, dog. Like some of the shit that him and Shane was doing to each other. Come on, dog. Dude got kicked in the dumpster of fire. He shows up 2 weeks later, or a week later, or 2 weeks later on Raw. Remember when Kane got stuck in that limo and Shane jerked the gear shift and he runs into the 18-wheeler. How this man not dead? If you're gonna book him to be a killer like this, if you're gonna book him to be an undestructible monster, then ride it all the way. Pause. like see it all the way through. And the
Yeah.
best way you see it all the way through is you skyrocketing this man to being the world champion. And Triple H get to go and nurse up his groin injury. To where he ain't out here just having filler matches. And Goldberg still get a run with the world championship as he fucking should. Because come on, they neutered the shit out of Goldberg. This man been killing folk in this chamber left and right. You mean to tell me one shot with a sledgehammer does him in?
Man, let me hit you with a sledgehammer.
Nah, facts. But come on, dog.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I can see and that. I used to think the shit that they did with Kane and 03 was so fire until somebody brought it. I saw this video and they was talking about the top 8, the 8 worst storylines Kane has ever been involved in, which I know, and he did not use Katie Vick because he was like, that's the obvious number one. But and he talked about that. He said his feud with Shane McMahon. Like, bro, think about this. This is an untrained wrestler. And he's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, Shane is good. Like, that's not to say that Shane is terrible. But this is a man you was positioned to be a killer, a destroyer, an indestructible monster. And Shane McMahon is taking him to the limits. Come on. Come on, dog. If I go get in the ring with Mayweather right now, what you expect? You expect him to knock my dumb ass out in about 15 seconds?
No, I ain't gonna say about 15. I'll give you at least good 60. I'll give you a good 60.
Fair. I shouldn't use Mayweather. Mike Tyson. I'm talking about prime Mike Tyson. Late 80s, early 90s Mike Tyson. What you expect?
Oh, shit. Hey, I expect you to do the same thing this other brother did that I seen. I expect you, as soon as that bell ring, to turn your ass around and walk right on about that ring.
But what if I go up in there and I give this man 6 rounds? You're gonna be like, hell no, get the fuck out.
That'd be impressive. That'd be impressive.
But that's the point. Like in 2003, you should not be trying to make Shane McMahon. You should be trying to make the guy you just unmasked for the first time.
True, Shane ain't no fucking wrestler. Like, that's why I say I didn't want to. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Hey, yeah, bro. Like this is terrible. This is what you did to this man. Then you got him in a storyline where he's admitting that he raped a woman and impregnated her.
Raped.
Yeah, he had inappropriate relations with a woman.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. What are we doing? This is the best we can come up with.
Well, but a lot of that was Vince too.
No. Vince get 100% the blame. 100%.
With Vince be trying shit and he stick, he like to just stick to us. Yeah, rock out. You feel me? But
I told
I don't
you,
really think. I don't even think they had. I don't really think they had nothing planned for Kane after they unmasked him. I really think they was probably trying to push him towards something else other than being the main attraction or the main heel. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the Undertaker, it was like the same type thing, and I really think Vince thought that probably Kane wasn't as a fanfare or overpowering type character to stand that test or to last with the public, because we love a good heel. I just don't think, you know what I'm saying? I think that those two characters being involved at the same time, so that was probably why he was supposed to be unmasked, to get a separation or a distinction between the two. Possibly could be.
It's evolving the character. It's evolving the character because I mean, at that point in 2003, he would have been on WWE television for the better part of 6 years, where you've been an Intercontinental Champion, a Tag Champion, the WWE Champion, although it was for 24 hours. Nevertheless, right? You've been a hardcore champion, like pretty much everything short of the European Championship. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he had a run with the European Championship, but I doubt he did. But you unmasked them, so you're trying to evolve the character. Okay, fine. But let's actually evolve this character. And the best way if you're gonna present him like this, you got him tombstone and Linda choke slamming Eric off of the stage. He set JR on fire. Like a whole bunch of shit you are doing to present this man to look like a fucking killer. But
Oh
you really
shit.
neutered the man. Then I guess you admit, I guess it's you turned him face by the when did that shit with Snitsky start? I want to say by the end of the summer in '04, because I think was that Unforgiven? Yeah, Unforgiven. He had a match with Shawn Michaels. So by October of
I like
2004,
the
which is like
Snitsky
a year
thing.
and a
That was
half
kind of
later,
cool. I like the Snitsky little beef. That was kind of decent.
I just don't like the way it was. I just don't like the way it originated. The origins of it is based off
Mm.
of him falling on Lita and her having a miscarriage.
Yeah, well, yeah, cool, but yeah. But them two actually, Rice, I thought that could have went over. Yeah, like you said though, they could have led with a better storyline to give it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying that was kind of distasteful.
Yeah,
That was kind of distasteful.
come on, man. Like it I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just asking too much.
Mm-mm. No, I mean I feel you though because listen, this Kane, bro. Like mask or no mask, this Kane, he's still a killer. He's still a beast. Marking him as such. I'd have ran with Kane as my heel, and he should have had that belt on him for a substantial amount of time before we just was like, fuck it, we tired of this character. Again, like you say, they try shit. You know what I'm saying? They got people that you could just a bunch of motherfuckers you could try. Or if push comes to get that motherfucker back to Triple H. You feel me?
Come
After
on,
his
man.
couple of years, but I really do think Kane should have. Yeah, they should have gave him a better storyline, bro.
A
I can go
way
for
better
that.
storyline.
I can go for that. You know what I'm saying? I can go for that. I was just thinking more the lines of now because it's gone now because I know it's Kane. So in my mind, no mask, different person. Like, what can they do with him now? Like, yeah, he came, but he ain't Kane type shit. Like, yeah, it was just like,
Yeah. So by the summer of 2004, because by September 2004, he's already kicking off his feud with Snitsky, and this is when he went to go film See No Evil. That means 1 year after you unmask him, I guess you realize that this heel turn is a dud, and you turn him back face. So that right there signifies that you should have gave this man better creative.
right. Should have kept his first. Should never took his mask off, but since he did,
If that's what you're gonna give us, keep his mask on. Keep his mask on if that's what you're gonna give us.
hmm
It gotta evolve. But any last thoughts, comments, questions, and or concerns before we get up out of here, man? Promote your channel, brother. We ain't promoted you all day.
oh man, well no, I ain't got no thought. Oh, what? Nah, I'll save my question for the next show. But listen, y'all, man, listen, make sure y'all tap into Bearded Conversation, man. Every day of the strong, man, Monday through Sunday, we got something going on the channel. We go live at 9 p.m. To 11 p.m. Central Time every night. So man, tap in tonight. You know what I'm saying? Come on over and rock out with your boy. Tonight we're gonna get into this T.I. 50 Cent beef. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna talk about it a little bit, and who knows what else might pop up in the
Hey, I might have to
conversation.
jump in there. I,
You know what I'm
I might have to jump up
saying?
in there.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure y'all, man, the Bearded Conversation, make sure y'all tap in. And if y'all ain't subbed up to the channel yet, get y'all behinds over there and sub up and come on over here and support your boy. And don't forget, man, y'all rocking out with y'all two, now three favorite heels. You feel
Sometimes
me? And
four.
sometimes four.
You feel me?
Ah, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Shouts out to Wes, man. Hopefully my boy Wes get back right, man. He under
Man,
the
yeah,
weather right
let's
now.
feel better, man. Yeah, man. Y'all know what I like to say, man. Listen, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? West get
Yeah.
better. You know what
You
I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? When you get better, come on
you
back.
feel
Miss you.
Yes, sir. And as I like to do, y'all know how we do it. And I say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS probably brings to you its trio tag team champions of the world. He is not the road dog Jesse James. John is not the badass Billy Gunn, and I damn sure don't look like X-Pac. Yeah, but we are not the new age outlaws. And if you ain't down with that, and if you ain't down with Bearded, STS, D Blackerfell in the gang, no bullshit. We only got two words for you.
Fuck off. You
Black Pot. That's funny as hell. I might have to take that Black Pot. But with that being said, we'll see y'all next week.
Hey, peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.
Yes, sir.